All right, everyone, listen up. Halloween has almost arrived, and I want to make sure that we're all aware of certain guidelines when it comes to Halloween costumes at school. Now, I don't want to see any fucking sombreros! All right, if I see any fucking Mexican sombreros or anyone fucking dressed like a fucking Native American, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit!
Oh, and the computer just freezed. Well, there was a lot more to that, unfortunately, but that was South Park just completely taking a shot at all the bitches that have came out this Halloween, just all disappointed about these naughty Halloween costumes. Chris, has your wife ever dresses like a naughty nurse for you on Halloween, anything like that?
We've never dressed up.
Never dressed up? Has she ever wore like a nightie or anything sexy for you?
No, I mean, this Halloween, I had to turn the porch light off so kids wouldn't come up to the door. And I had to hurry up and rush her in when she got home from work because people were trick-or-treating. Yeah. We don't partake in it.
All right, we're going to cover all that and much more here on Highly Inappropriate. Let's go. Don't fuck this up.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to Highly Inappropriate.
I don't think she's going to be expecting something big, do you?
What, like anal?
Whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
Highly Inappropriate.
Right, so let me get this straight. So I'm going to pay for a blowjob and I got to pay for a goddamn hotel room too? Well, that just seems like I'm spending too much money for nothing. I got a house. You can just get your ass over here and I can just do the blowjob here.
Highly Inappropriate.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
They can kiss my fat vagina. Because
I'm bringing the motherfucking pain.
Ruined it.
Gotcha. So, Chris, you didn't do anything crazy on Halloween. By the way, thank you guys so much for listening to Highly Inappropriate.
No.
No, to answer your question. So never, you guys don't pass out candy, none of that? You're right there on the main road. I feel like that's a big party foul for you.
It's kind of rough, man. Like, I had to look out the window and, I mean, you could tell who the meth are.
Yeah.
I mean, kids were walking,
everybody, even the kids.
I mean, the kids are in like the same clothes they wore to school.
Yeah,
and like a real knife from the kitchen, like a kitchen knife.
Yeah, they've got I could just imagine. I would shit my pants if a kid walked up on me in a Halloween mask and a real fucking knife. I'd be like, I would start screaming like a girl.
They do not pass out candy in Carthage. They only pass out more meth samples.
Speaking of meth samples, the apartments that Beaver that lives in definitely probably doesn't pass out much candy. It's here's a syringe.
That is definitely my apartment complex right there.
Beaver lives with a lot of meth heads for sure.
You live with
what's the name of the complex there in Shelbyville?
Let's just tell everybody where you live.
Yeah. Tell everybody where you live. What's the apartment number and everything?
It is 1-800.
And we don't
my phone number.
And we don't have to worry about it because Beaver's only fan is on the show today.
Yes.
Thanks
Give
for
it
having me. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's your name, sir?
He had his notes out waiting for the address.
Yeah.
I know what floor it is. I just don't know the door number.
Honestly, the only reason I invited Josh on the show today is because he messaged me and so he goes, so far I've listened to a few episodes and Beaver's my favorite.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's on. You're in, bub.
I'm not even my mother's favorite person on the show.
That's true. I've been for at least 10 years. I've been his parents' favorite for a while. So
After you put porn on their
Yeah.
computer. Gay porn at that.
At one time, Josh, if you don't know, we've told the story on the show before. One of the things I've done at your house is one of my first times ever over there. We used to have parties at Beaver's house, steal his parents' liquor at like the age of 17. But one time I put gay porn in the background of his mom's computer. So she logged in. There's like two dudes fucking each other
And
in the background.
Get blamed for it.
Yeah, and then I also hung some bras on their volleyball. They have a full-on volleyball court there in the backyard. I hung some of his mom's bras there on the volleyball net.
Before you said they were his mom's bras, I was like, well,
Yeah.
then they'll know they're fake.
Yeah.
You had a full court or full like volleyball.
There's a net out back. Yeah.
He's got probably 2 acres in your backyard, correct?
Something like that. Yeah.
My favorite thing that ever happened to Beavers, we had a party one time out there where we completely filled, because this is after we'd been busted once, the party that we've talked about on the show multiple times, where we destroy Beaver's house. I throw all of his baseball trophies in his hot tub. I have sex in his sauna. somebody has sex in his parents' bedroom, and I leave the party, and somebody steals his weed. Just it got out of control. Well,
Weed,
after
not weed.
Yeah, weed. His weed.
Weed.
I stole his weed. but-
Oh, it's Nintendo.
Yeah,
I thought you said
Nintendo
weed too.
Yeah, it sounded like weed.
So yeah, interesting. So his parents, of course, crack down on him having parties every time they go to Costa Rica or wherever the fuck vacations they go on. Beaver's always in charge of the house. Well, we got kind of smart because we knew that his brother-in-law was checking on him. So we're like, we'll just park everybody in the back of the house. And we had parties like 3 or 4 days in a row out there. And we ended up having a party. It was like a Friday or Saturday. It was right after I broke up with my girlfriend. So I'm like, I need to get some, strange pussy. So let's invite every girl I know from Shelbyville. So we filled his backyard full of cars. I mean, there's probably a good 50 cars out there easily. I mean, his house was packed. All I know is I leave to go pick up our friend Lily Smith. I come back to the party and everybody's like flooding the front yard. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And Brett Shepard, another friend of ours, comes up to us. He's like, dude, some dude just pulled out a gun back here. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, what the fuck's going on? So I pulled back there, and it's actually my cousin, his brother-in-law. Beaver, me and Beaver are kind of related, which I'm ashamed to
I
say.
assumed you all were.
Yeah, it's Morristown.
That's fucked up.
It's Morristown. We've all fucked. We're all related. It's real
A
great.
lot of cousin loving.
It's not as bad.
So
if
why do you pull a gun?
Everybody get the fuck out.
I don't.
To tell people to leave.
Yeah, pretty much tell people it was his brother-in-law pulled up.
He's pretty crazy though.
And to his brother-in-law's credit, and we just recently told Beaver's parents. He basically told us, he goes, listen, I'm not going to tell your parents about this, but if they ask about it, I'm going to tell the truth.
Yeah.
If they ask that we're having a party, I'm going to tell the truth because I'm not going to bring it up.
It's,
He didn't. He
Caleb.
Nah.
Caleb. Yeah, I love that guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Caleb's
one of my
awesome.
favorite people ever. Like,
Cool.
I didn't think that I would like.
You pull a gun on me, you better use it.
Oh, he probably. I tell you what, you don't know him very well.
Chris would be the first person to hit the deck,
Yeah.
fucking rolling in the.
It's like I was raised in the streets.
In times of danger, don't freeze. It's time to be
I'm
a
just
G.
picturing you high on acid, running down the street naked like you're fucking Will Ferrell in Old School.
He makes it sound like he wants more blood than just out of his ass.
Oh my god,
$1 million win.
Caleb probably shoot you.
No, yeah, interesting. We got it all sorted out, but good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a banger that got interrupted by not gunfire, but
A
yeah.
gun.
A gun. Yeah, so
Hey,
Oh,
singular.
yeah. And I mean, it all goes back to, I feel like if I was there, and Beaver always gets fucked when I leave his parties because he never stands up for himself. So both times I left and shit went down. Shit went real south real quick. So,
Every time we talk about Beaver, you say he never gets fucked.
well, Beaver, I don't know.
Fuck morally.
How's your sex life?
Gotta think about it.
Yeah.
That means not good.
Slightly better than Dunkman, but I mean,
Yeah.
He's waiting for you to break up with that chick.
He can march in. He's like, yeah,
Went south.
Rob's already taken her out, so it's your turn now. I think she legit has a boyfriend, and which is funny because she hasn't texted me this week, so that makes sense.
She's like a homie hopper in training.
Homie hopper in training, but I know for a fact the minute she breaks up with her current boyfriend, that I'll be getting a text saying, "Hey."
And then she'll be getting a text from Beaver saying, "Hey."
hey.
Because I'll mention to Beaver, "Hey, guess who hit me up the other day?" And Beaver like, "Oh, okay, put that in the back of his head. He'll go home about 11:30 when he's stroking his meat."
Yeah.
He's just dropping her.
Hey, heard
inbox.
you were talking to Matthew again.
Hey, Matt said you're single again. You want to see my wiener?
Fuck me like you
Wee
did
wee.
that.
So, Josh,
Can we clip that?
thank you
Yeah,
so
we
much for
can.
coming on the show. We really appreciate it. So, what a phrase I asked, or a question I asked? Wow, I'm fucked up. A question I ask all of our guests: what makes you highly inappropriate?
Without a doubt, my sense of humor.
Sense of humor?
I think I'm much less cultured than you guys, and that'll probably be a deficiency.
Which I've never been called culture before. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Well, no,
Thank
like-
you.
Could you say that louder for everybody
Definitely
else
not.
listening?
He's from he's from Arlington. He came in, he came in fucking or Carthage, excuse me, which is just
From Knightstown.
Just,
Get it,
yeah.
let's get it
Oh,
right.
God.
Knightstown. So he came in spell cultured, but explain to him. Explain what you mean then.
No, I mean, like, even before we started recording, you said like 8 rapper names, and I wasn't sure if that was 8 rappers or 1 rapper with 8 names.
It kind of is. I guess is the rap group, Top Dog Entertainment.
I don't know.
See, I thought Top
most of
Dog
those
was Kid
words.
Rock.
No.
What's he?
Yeah, well, he's from Carthage.
His is Top Dog. His is Top Dog Records.
No, it's
Top
not-
Dog Records.
No, Top Dog Entertainment. TDE is Kendrick. K. Dot.
Are you googling it right now?
K. Dot.
Yeah,
J Rock.
I know it
Absol.
is.
God, what kind of world do we live in now?
Jesus Christ.
Ooh,
Cool.
XNXX popped
And,
out right away.
Schoolboy Q. XXX. Why are people so big on that website? XXNX.
XXN.
I don't know.
Every
I like
time
it.
I go there, it's just a bunch of incest porn. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Some people enjoy
So an hour later, after I bust my nut, I feel.
I understand.
Josh, serious question here, bud. Have you ever watched porn? Got off and just were completely ashamed of what you just did.
I used to be.
Now, after you do it a few
Yeah,
times,
you
you're
get
like, it's
desensitized.
not. Yeah, it gets real desensitized. Seriously, I'm still kind of embarrassed about the tranny porn thing, but
No, he's not.
Real fast. In 1989, Kid Rock became the shareholder of an independent record label that was formed by Alvin Williams and Earl Blunt. The E.B. Bryan Productions called Top Dog Records.
Yeah, well, so you were
Yeah.
Later, that investment would become 25% owner stake.
You're like this.
yeah,
show's
Top Dog
young
Records
Jamie.
and Top
Yeah.
Dog Entertainment.
That's
Fact check.
look it up, Dunk Man.
Yeah.
See, I think Snoops.
Look it
I
up.
think Snoops is the one you're thinking of, and it's Dog Pound record.
Top Dog Entertainment is Kendrick's.
So,
All right,
so
Top
while
Dog
everybody's
Records is
finger
Kid Rock.
fucking their phones here, I'd like to ask you, because I've been trying to figure out for a long time, and I think the gentlemen on the side of the table have too. What is it that you like about Beaver?
Other than his posture,
He's got very formal.
He's got
He
very
looks
fuck
like-
me in the ass posture.
Oh, he's got like I'm ready to suck dick right
no,
now.
like, seriously, like every like for instance, every TV show I watch, I end up falling in love with like. It's not love yet, Beaver. But
That's a little bit.
Well, you
fall in love with the weirdest character.
yeah, like Butters in South Park. is
Oh
my
yeah,
favorite.
I
great.
love
No.
Butters.
Everyone loves Butters.
Jerry and Rick and Morty. I can't get over Jerry.
Do you ever listen to Pat McAfee's
Everyone
show
hates
at all?
Jerry.
Sometimes, yeah.
He's our Zito
Yeah. I can see that.
for sure.
And to be fair,
Yeah.
all of us, we do love Beaver, but we love giving him a hard time.
No, I love
More
Beaver like
so.
as in pussy.
Right.
I can't,
Yeah, right.
I can't stand this motherfucker.
Well, I try.
That's why you're talking about taking a trip
Yeah.
next year with me.
I know. I just figure I get him to pay for my plane ticket or something.
Oh, wow.
Appreciate
That's
that.
Where are you guys going? Thailand?
Yeah, man, I kind of would.
Lady boys?
It's like 3-1 on the US dollar. And
Yeah, it
every
is.
chick has a wiener.
I've told every.
Oh, it's right up your alley, man.
I know, man. I'm excited to go. My buddy was stationed in Thailand. No shit. He was in the Marines. I never got to the asking him if he ever fucked a lady boy or not.
Did he ever get?
But he did tell.
sucky?
He
I'm
did
sure
tell
he
me. He did
Well,
tell
you said
me.
he was a Marine.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did. He did tell me that for sure that he hit on a dude once on accident.
Are we talking about
He's like,
DD?
you literally cannot tell the difference. But he said the hookers out there are great. And I
Yeah.
won't mention his name because I don't want to disrespect him because he's married. But Joey, I love the story,
Yeah.
buddy. Thank you.
Was it? I thought you were talking about DD.
DD.
He told you to go to Thailand before you tied the knot.
Oh yeah, he did. David Drake.
Yeah, well,
Big listener to the
good, good idea.
Yeah, but
Let's
David.
go. Hey,
yeah,
Joey, you're safe, but
Yeah,
David
but-
Drake, you're not.
But David, I mean, it's not like David told me, "Hey, yeah, while I was over there, I fucked like 6 hookers." No.
Yeah,
he's-
but I think he implied.
yeah,
He's like, hey,
well, he implied for me. He's like, "Hey, before you get married, you probably want to go to Thailand and
definitely
just
suck
bang
a
out all
lady
these
boy
whores."
off. You know,
I've always heard Sweden was the best for us.
it's for manly chicks.
No, actually, New Zealand has the most promiscuous women in the world.
See, I thought Sweden.
I only
was
know
like
this
the
because
Americans.
of all people, Bieber's roommate Rob Hart told me.
Wow, has he been to Sweden?
One time, Rob texted me like 3:30 in the morning. This is no joke. Says, "Hey, we should go to New Zealand."
What?
I swear to God.
He did want to go while he had his last job. He wanted to go to New Zealand.
You know, he had work. He still wants to go, but he wants Bieber to pay for his ticket.
Good luck, Rob.
Yeah, good luck with that. But yeah, here. So I pulled it up. Top Dog Entertainment, TDE. It's Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, J Rock, Absol, all them fucks. Isaiah Rashad, Black Hippie. You've heard of Black Hippie before, haven't you?
I have not. Is it Black Hit like
Black Hippie.
Jimi Hendrix?
No.
Wow. Yeah, he's cold.
He's a black hippie.
Yeah, right. These guys look nothing like Jimmy.
Okay,
Hendrix.
I'm not making this up. I've heard of none of them.
Seriously?
None of them at all.
Have you heard
Kendrick
of Kendrick
Lamar.
Lamar?
What?
You've never heard of Kendrick?
I think he has an album about a butterfly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, Pimp a Butterfly. Pimp a
I've
Butterfly.
seen memes.
With Dr.
Yeah.
Dre's like signed
And-
him. He's on.
Yeah,
with
he's-
all that.
To me, like he's taking over for where Eminem's eventually going to leave off.
I know Eminem because he's white.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Oh wow, we got he's racist too. He fits right in.
Beaver, you may get replaced after all.
I know.
I knew that day would
We've
come.
been trying to get Beaver to say racist jokes all the time. He's just not into it.
Not on camera anyway.
Not on camera. Definitely in our
Well,
chat.
He's the
That
only
sounds amazing.
non-racist truck driver, I think, in Indiana.
Yeah.
Are you seriously a truck driver?
I am.
Yes.
You're a bigger fan now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Honestly, I started like being a better friend of Beaver when I found he was going to be a truck driver. I was
I
like,
actually just lost No Nut November.
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
When I was a kid, truck drivers were a big part of my country music fanhood. Like, 'cause, I mean, that's all country music. A lot of it is truck drivers and like making home to their
Did you ever
families.
picture driving a truck listening to country when you were a child?
Yeah,
I never
Right.
pictured Beaver.
And
but
one of my
No.
favorite movies was Over the Top. Sylvester Stallone is a truck driver.
yes, that is a great
I've
movie.
never
I
seen
love
Arm
that movie.
wrestling. Yeah, so like I kind of wanted to be a truck driver a little bit when I was little.
What,
Had,
what
like,
happened?
CB radios and stuff.
You went from truck driver and CB radios and country music to,
Hey,
to gangster.
To Beaver's
rapper.
credit, they make
My
really good money.
my mom and dad
That's
split
solid.
up.
Oh,
But
I got you.
Granted, you just got.
Teenage angst.
Is it official? Did you get a promotion? Kind of.
Kind of promotion, yeah.
So what? You're a top, not a bottom anymore.
He's a top. Yeah.
Yes, I did move the top.
When
so.
when you get a promotion as a truck driver, they put like chrome wheels on your fucking semi.
Now,
and spinners.
have you ever
You
honked
get the
your
little metal balls on the back.
have you
Yeah.
ever honked your horn for a little kid? Like, has anybody ever?
Whoa!
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. That's
Jesus
it
Christ!
That's it for tonight.
Speaking of Jeffrey Epstein, we got
You know, like hanging out the window, doing their hand up and down. You ever?
The one,
Have you ever blew it a little bit for him?
Or in
Yeah, have you
your
ever blew it for a kid?
Are you just like filling us with sound bites right now? Is that what's going on?
I'm pandering.
I've got to clip this next 3 minutes worth of conversation out and put it in an intro by itself.
Yeah. Have you ever pumped it for a kid?
Yeah, you know, just give him a little toot toot.
show over
Oh
yet.
my God,
No,
this is going off the rails.
Anytime they have made the air horn arm gesture outside the vehicles, yes,
You flip them off.
You do? You give it to him?
I pull the air
He
horn.
just gives
Nice.
a little pump.
He pulls it long and hard for him.
I
Gives a little pump.
I actually one time I was driving up to Muncie and they were having a little street festival going on and there was no vehicles, but they let me pass.
I
through
love
so
Muncie.
so I could get through so I could get to my destination, and it was the whole entire street was nonstop, just making the arm motion. So
Now-
I had to pull it the whole entire time.
Now, question: you're a Muncie Street Festival, so what did they give out like free pills and meth? Or
But like Muncie does have a thing like a Mardi Gras, but I forget what the Muncie Gras.
I
I
can
think
just
is what they call it. Danny Daniels. Was
That
there,
sounds
dude.
terrible.
Danny Daniels was there.
Look,
Yeah, went back when she was selling
had
drugs
people
or
that
what?
people that went up there, and I'm a big Danny Daniels porn fan.
I'm sure
She's
you
one
are.
of my favorites. DailyBush.com. I know. I know.
Does she
all
have a
about
bush?
Hey, whoa, no plugs.
Yeah,
buddy.
she keeps it. It's one of her like gimmicks. One
Is
of her
that,
things.
is that you? You like that about her?
It's exotic. It's a little exotic, you know. Like you don't see it too often nowadays.
Hey, maybe for somebody from
But I was
Knightstown.
gonna go with some buddies and I didn't go, and I was laying at home,
masturbating.
Yeah,
Right.
And
Playing Call of Duty.
but anyway, I was on Twitter and I looked, and she was like at Muncie, and I almost left and went straight there.
No. Did you really?
I
Hey,
almost
honey,
did.
gotta go.
But my
I can just imagine Chris. Hey, I'm going to Matt. See ya.
my lesbian friend who actually married me and my wife got an autograph like titty necklace of her.
Titty necklace.
What's a
And
titty
brought it back
necklace?
like beads with fake boobies on the beads.
Oh, I got
and she
you.
like signed the boobs.
Nice.
Yeah. And then she retweeted the picture I sent up to her of the.
Of your dick.
Yeah, it was one of the best days of my life.
Didn't matter if she was calling it small. She retweeted
I tell
it.
you what, you do get you get a feeling of power too, like when we were Snapchatting that porn star here. in
Oh,
the living
yeah,
room. yeah. It feels pretty good.
It does
And they're
feel
just
all
like
right.
us. There's people like us, you know.
They are. They just have different professions.
Yeah, and different choices of drugs.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
If a homosexual marries you, does it count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if they're ordained, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, in
Always.
the eyes of God.
Oh, hell, I don't know. Does anybody in here believe in God? No, I'm kidding, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, we believe in God, Mom.
Yeah, I'm kidding. She's
If-
probably
If
listening
she's
right
watching
now.
the live stream,
She hates us.
ah,
She does.
Beaver's not atheist. He's agnostic.
Yes.
What is?
He believes in a higher power, but he doesn't necessarily know if it's Jesus or not.
Could be.
It could be a fucking floating llama. He could be a lamp. He doesn't know.
Judaism, whatever.
We had an atheist on the show.
I think
too,
the
by
higher
way.
power is Rob's dogs.
Yeah.
You, right?
No, I just imagine me getting to heaven and John Stamos is sitting there.
Dude,
just-
how badass would that be?
Uncle-
I've been waiting for this
Yeah.
moment my
Uncle
entire
Jesse,
life.
Uncle Jesse, John Stamos. Get it right.
It's the same
Yeah.
person.
That's my John Stamos.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
Jesus
best one.
is walking among us then.
Yeah, young Uncle Jesse with the
Yeah.
feather hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Elvis. Listening to Elvis.
Yeah, for sure.
His
Singing
band,
with the Beach Boys.
I
Actually,
forget the name of it.
actually, I want to get to heaven and John Stamos is playing Jumps with the Beach Boys.
That'd be great.
And it's just
That'd be awesome.
in a
See, I hope I
place
get there and like
called
Dale
Cocoa.
Earnhardt's just sitting on a throne. Welcome out here, my wife.
What if you get to
Welcome to heaven.
What if it's you get to heaven and it's Dale Earnhardt sitting outside a trailer and he hands you a 6-pack?
It's in the racing community. They like all the other racers. They call Dale Jr. Dale Jesus
Dale Jesus.
because his dad is God.
It's
That's
a
what
bit
they say.
sacrilegious.
Interesting
Dale
question
God.
for our guest here. What do you want to see when you get to heaven? Hypothetically, if you could see anything.
Stuck porn. Just
What is that? Like Don Stuck porn?
Yeah.
do you not know what stuck
Shout
porn
out to
is?
Don.
No,
Stuck
I don't know
porn?
what it is.
Dude, okay, so it's a scenario where typically someone's mother or sister is stuck under a bed.
Oh yeah. I've seen those.
Oh, is
I
that
kinda
what
like
you
those.
look up? Is that what we see in your search history?
Yes, the only one that I can't get off to is when their hand is stuck in a garbage disposal.
I've seen that too.
My
I've seen it.
anxiety
I've seen the
skyrockets.
window. Have you seen like where they're stuck in the window?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I thrust this bitch the wrong way, she's losing a hand.
I'm like, don't hit the switch. Don't hit
Don't
the
hit the
switch.
switch, for God's
Like
sake.
you're gonna run into some chick like stuck somewhere and it's gonna be on. Dude.
I can't wait till a porn star dies because she's stuck in a window and somebody fucking bucks her out.
Did you guys hear about the porn star? I think it was 2 years ago that died filming a bukkake scene.
Oh, I'm.
No, but I'm down to watch it.
She choked to death.
Hold on, we're pulling this
Oh,
up.
Yeah,
wow.
young Jamie.
Pull it
look
up on your. Hey,
Pull it up.
pull that up for us. You know what? I can't really do it. I didn't know that there was a specific name for that porn, but there's no way. Like, okay, so the stepsister gets stuck in the dryer. She's
See,
like, "Oh,
yeah.
brother, stepbrother, can
Yeah.
you come
the
help
stuck
me
porn
out?"
is usually family
It's
stuff.
so
Yeah,
fucking
it's
It's usually like
lame.
mom stuck in the
Bro.
window.
Bro,
banged by
almost 2 years to
stepson.
the day. It happened yesterday.
I know my porn star death.
Perfect.
It's
Talk
awesome.
about August Ames.
This is
next.
a rare porn star death, non-drug related, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, seriously. In the article, it talks about like a lot of the guys that were coming on her face thought she was just getting super into character.
Yeah, she's
Oh
like,
my
"Oh,"
god.
they thought she was gargling jizz. She was fucking. She was begging
dying.
for her life.
Now, did she get her AD&D life insurance, or whatever?
I don't know.
Accidental
Let's
death?
find
I
out.
don't know.
Tragedy after popular JAV actress jack off video. I don't know. Drowns while filming Bukkake scene. Can you imagine reading that in somebody's obituary?
Are they Asian?
Yeah.
Are they Asian?
Yeah,
Oh, come on. It's
yeah, yeah.
Bukkake.
You can choke on. You can choke on an
Come on,
Asian
it's
penis.
Bukkake.
No. Bukkake is hundreds of guys coming on you. I mean,
Ah,
if we're talking fluid ounces,
Would you
Bukkake-
participate in a Bukkake session?
how much money are we talking?
I mean, you're.
I would do it for 500. I'd jerk off on some
Hey,
stranger's
wait,
face.
I just
Oh, you would be the one jerking off.
Yeah.
Oh, I
you
thought-
You thought you were gonna be the guy that gets jerked off on. Cool.
yeah.
You do it for 500.
Hey, you
500? No.
pay off my student loans.
Yeah, definitely. That if you get up that, yeah, bro.
Okay, so the lady that died filming Bukkake, I think that should be its own category called asphyxiation. to
As
mouth.
no, I didn't. Perfect. Do you
But
ever
really,
watch-
does life
Asphyxiation
insurance
to
cover that?
Hold on. So let's read
That's
what
good,
happened
it's
here.
Choking. Okay.
Japan's adult movie industry is today morning after reports that a popular actress has died in a tragic workplace accident while shooting a scene for an upcoming film. Local reported that the 23-year-old actress remains unnamed due to Japanese laws requiring her next of kin to be
I have her
formally
name if you
notified
guys
first.
want. Okay.
Yeah, it's what's her name?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
How do you even tell your kids?
Died. This is awesome. Died after drowning in semen. Imagine
Nobody's seen it because it was blurred out. Probably.
Right. The whole
while
video.
filming a scene involving in a studio, Tokyo's Shinjuku district. According to a camera operator who witnessed the incident, the actress was filming a Bukkake scene when the accident occurred. Bukkake is a popular scenario in JAV titles and involves a group of male actors ejaculating, typically onto the face of a female actor. Most JAV releases include at least one of the scenes that features Bukkake. It is not immediately clear if the tragic death of the 23-year-old actress will lead to a ban on studios shooting Bukkake scenes. If it happened in America, Bukkake would definitely be fucking
Banned,
banned for life.
Now, is this Japanese or Chinese?
Japanese.
Yes.
Okay.
We got some
So
Jap.
does that mean that
Bukkake
there's
here.
going to be like a whole bunch of floating blurred spots around?
I might have to
the
rename the show to Jap Bukkake.
Do it.
Jap Bukkake.
Bukkake banned in America.
Yeah, Bukkake, but tougher regulation. So the analysts do expect tougher regulation on safety. I mean,
That's
Japan's
doom-
porn is
doom
already.
Bukkake.
Yeah,
It's
Japan's porn regulation is pretty stiff. I've never seen what a Japanese pussy looks like.
I haven't either, or a penis. I work with a lot of Japanese.
You're looking for that dick, are you?
I've told them I've worked with a lot of Japanese people, and
Apparently
and
so are
I've
they.
never seen in the locker room they're even blurred out, like when we're getting ready.
I forgot to bring it up earlier. I had a pretty great week. Let's start with Halloween. I got my daughter for the first time ever on Halloween, and of course, it would happen when it's fucking 30 degrees and snowing out. So I was like, "Fuck, man!" So I decided to dress up as a giant. Ted, I had the Ted costume, like
The
Thunder
bear.
Buddy, yeah, the bear, Thunder Buddy, blah blah blah. So I got to take my daughter out. It was great. Went, unfortunately, since it was so cold, she kept getting cold. So I ended up driving around, just getting out, going to house. A bunch of places in Morristown had like the church and the Legion had, you could go indoors and the kids could play games and get a bunch of fucking candy. Well, we decided it was like our fifth stop. And we went inside the Morristown Christian Church. They have like an annex where all the festivities were going on. So I'm in the annex. Ella got some candy. I ate some cupcakes too. And there's a bunch of MILFs in there, like real hot fucking moms. I'll tell you what, Morristown has a good fucking set of MILFs.
I think so.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like any family, any PTA meeting, just great. Just any business.
So some
venture.
great opportunity for some stuck porn. to come out
Yeah,
of
great
Morristown.
stuck porn. Yeah, should
Under that school desk.
we should have some stuck porn next year when we do a live show out of the Long Branch. Get somebody stuck in that fence outdoors.
I could have stuck porn with my wife. She's been stuck on the couch for the last 6 months.
Oh
Yeah, but that wouldn't end well because you'd be like, "Hey, honey, you want me to help you?" And she's like, "Leave me the fuck alone."
Oh, she bites his dick off.
Oh God.
Go clean out your bloody asshole.
Oh.
But I'm
we'll get to that. We'll get to that when I talk about my Halloween.
But I'm in the Christian Church Annex, okay? And there's this game set up that's like, it's like the fishbowl game at the fair and shit. And so Ella's playing and she's just nailing cups and shit.
Can I cut you off for a
Yeah,
moment?
go ahead.
I'm so sorry.
Yep.
But you pointed at me when you said the fishbowl game at the fair.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you just look like a carny. That's all.
Oh.
No.
Well, he's never coming back.
Actually, I felt bad looking at Beaver because he already gets shit on enough. Because let's be honest, Beaver looks like more carny than any of us. Okay,
Just about.
I know.
I'm so confused.
After,
I'm still trying to figure out when you DJ'd his wedding.
Yeah, I'm the reason for his divorce.
Yeah.
Well, I think here the story I'm getting into is I think I'm gonna be the reason for another divorce because I'm sitting there and Ella's like just nailing these cups. And this isn't the main part I want to say, but a funny thing happened because one of the preacher guy, Ted Hagel, he's actually from Morristown. He's one of the lead church there. He's like, man, she's doing really well. I was like, yeah, I've been having her playing beer pong with me on the weekends, like being totally serious. Didn't find it funny at all. Just kind of, he looked at me like I just sinned really bad. Like, it's like you disgusting.
I'd have
piece
been
of
like,
shit.
"Don't worry, they're standard solo cups."
I was like, great, okay, I just offended you. I'm
There's
gonna walk
water
away.
in them, okay?
Yeah.
Well, there's another kid in line, and you have this little girl in line behind my daughter, and you have her really hot fucking mom sitting in a chair. So next thing I know is Ella nails the cup, and I go money shot. And I looked over her. And she looked at me like she thought I was being perverted, and I winked at her. And bro, she fucking winked back at me. She's standing next to her fucking husband, boyfriend, whatever the fuck this is, and I'm like, here I am, dressed up like a fucking teddy bear, and I'm about to steal this dude's bitch.
Nice.
Did you get her number?
There's also a porn category of the dancing bear.
Oh yeah, well
Yeah.
there's no bears involved, okay?
Oh.
I got sucked into that once. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So do you know the mother's name? Not that you're going to mention it on here, but did you find out who it was?
First
I'd
and
never
last.
seen her before in my life, but I got intel that she lives in town.
Oh shit!
Knew her. So she's like, they moved here.
You could play out the whole girl next door porn fantasy.
All I know is the next time I see her, it's going down.
Yeah. What if she's like? If you show up and she's like, where's the bear suit?
As much as I'll wear that motherfucker,
Will you?
Bro, straight to her house. I'll fucking knock on her door with the bear suit on. I'm like, trick or treat.
Ends
baby.
up being a furry. She's a furry.
I picture
Yeah.
when Ted's banging the checkout.
Yeah, the checkout lady.
Yeah, for sure.
But remember, he's like banging the cash register,
Yeah.
looking at her.
Yeah.
I can
That's
make that shit
was
happen.
You were doing that. in
Yeah.
church.
Oh, I was feeling that. I mean, but honestly, I can't ask for a number right in front of her.
Why not? You winked at her and said money shot.
I know, but like he wasn't looking at me when I did
I
that.
know.
You know, obviously, I can't be that much of an asshole. Not that I was worried about it. Like I was
You could have
around
just played it
my
off and
peers.
been like, "Hey, my daughter doesn't have very many friends."
I'd hate to start
blah,
a
blah,
fight in
blah.
a church, though.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't.
I mean, I had sex in one once, so
Right.
Mom, I apologize. Josh, are you offended yet, buddy?
No, keep going.
Great, cool. That's what I say to my women too, as I'm having sex yet. But I'm like, are you offended yet?
No, just keep going.
Keep going. Great, fantastic. So, Chris, you said you had a Halloween story.
Oh,
yeah.
It's bloody.
Yeah, I was at work actually.
Dressed up as a
Halloween, dressed up as somebody, but
mummy with
who were you
ass
dressed up
cancer.
as?
myself, like a depressed middle-aged white male.
You dressed up like Beaver. That's great.
That's awesome.
But I
Nailed it.
Standing
Yeah.
there, and somebody called me over and was like, "Hey, man, you got something on the back of your pants?" And I like looked.
We have an asshole update, guys.
Yeah. And I looked, and I bled through my uniform.
Shut the fuck up. Did you really?
Yeah, I played it off. I was like, "Man, I must have sat in something," you know.
That damn ketchup.
Yeah, and they were like, "It looks like blood." And I went, "No." But anyway, I had to stand there for like an hour thinking it was just getting worse.
Aren't your uniforms white?
Yeah,
You should have told them you came to
tell.
work as a tampon.
So you
Good.
wearing mampons now? Or what?
I should have been like, I'm actually going through a sexual change right now.
What's your play?
What do you mean? What's my play?
What do you? I mean, like, what are you supposed to do? Are you just gonna risk your asshole bleeding every day at work, or are you wearing a tampon?
No, I think it only happened because I like.
Chris has a pad on right now.
He does have a napkin under his asshole.
Yeah, I have it. I'm sitting on a napkin to try to help your chair.
I didn't know it was that deep. I was kidding.
Well, that's
about
the first
napkin.
time that's happened.
You're
It
getting a
won't
little
be the
asshole
last.
seepage. That means you're worsening.
Well, I was sweating a lot that day. Like I was working hard, so I must have just mistaken it for a swamp ass.
Yeah,
you know?
you're like, man, it's really sweaty down there.
Yeah,
Oh.
but yeah, man, it was a great Halloween. Halloween.
You should have wrapped yourself in toilet paper and said you were a fresh mummy.
Beaver, did you do anything for Halloween?
Not at all.
And you were working.
Oh yeah.
Josh, are you? Halloween's my favorite fucking holiday. I
Uh,
watch horror
Sluts.
movies all month. I watch
Whores.
horror porn. I'm not even. I totally jerked off to horror porn on Halloween night.
Really?
100%.
I jerk off the horror.
So
porn
you were
every
watching.
night.
So you were watching a shot. You were listening to a shot of crime, cranking meat.
Craig, yeah, for sure. Shout out to Shot of Crying. I mean, I'd do that on a regular fucking Tuesday.
Right.
Listen to their show and
Yeah.
crank one out. But shout out, listen to their show, by the way.
Yeah,
A shot of crime podcast.
Also, listen to our episode that we did with them. It's pretty
Oh.
fucking phenomenal.
They're-
They did let loose. quite
They
a
got
bit.
wide,
Yeah, they got wide open.
wide open.
Yeah.
great voice.
You appreciate it.
But yeah, I watched a little bit of horror porn. I think some chick was a ghost at one point. I watched Succubus too. The name of the movie was Succubus. I remember that. Had Raven Riley in it, which was like a huge porn star back when I was in high school.
Didn't you, that's a flat-chested chick, right?
No, she's
Oh.
very natural. She was the first like quote unquote natural porn star that kind of like that's quote unquote started that rage, because now it's all natural.
Natural porn star still fakes orgasms. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
great. Fantastic.
Perfect.
Cool. You don't I mean I don't give a shit if you faking orgasms. As long as I got my nut, I don't care where yours comes from, like
I want to get back to Chris's asshole. Okay.
Speaking
Are you
of-
going to go and get that checked out or what?
Wait, do you know what it is?
so I'm
I haven't-
legitimately
I haven't listened
concerned.
To this episode where
Chris
it
has
is-
ass cancer.
No,
is
he
it-
doesn't. Not confirmed.
They said it wasn't cancer, and I never went back for my follow-up.
Well,
That's
It
all I
might be
was worried
cancer
about.
now, but
So they specifically said, hey, we need you to seek outside help because we've done everything we can, but it's not ass cancer.
No, just the normal. We'll get a hold.
It's just
of
the
you.
normal. Everybody's ass bleeds. No, don't.
No, it's just the normal. We'll get a hold of you. Call.
Give you a
this
call.
week, schedule up a follow up. And I was like, yeah, whatever. We're cool.
And then you just cut
not-
ties with. You
yeah.
block their number on your iPhone.
He's like this. He's like
Ghosted it.
he's like the SpongeBob meme. All right, I'm gonna head out.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
fucked up, man. I want you to live. You should probably
You
go
should
get
live
that
a
checked
long,
out.
healthy life and not have ass cancer.
Go get it checked out, man.
Well,
You know what?
I'm glad somebody does.
We're gonna. Megan's
No.
like, yeah, don't go to the doctor.
Yeah.
No, it'll be fine, dude. It'll be fine.
No, it's your ass doesn't bleed and it'll be fine.
Dude, if you just
Says the
don't-
guy who
if you don't-
bleeds out his ass onto his, and everybody that he works with now knows it because they listen to this.
It's progressively getting worse because
I
now,
told him.
now I have to lay napkins on my
hey,
chair.
It wasn't. Hey guys, it wasn't ketchup. My asshole is.
Yeah, it was a freak accident. Dude. If you just ignore
Actually,
it
it's
and
prob-
not think about it, it'll eventually go.
Now, if
away.
I think
How much does your follow up cost? You've got insurance, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what the fuck, man?
I
Let's-
just don't
let's
wanna
do
it.
this thing.
I'm good, man.
he's
Can't miss
tired of
work.
getting scopes out of his ass.
I'm pretty sure his wife's waiting for the life insurance money to kick in once he keels over.
You know,
That's what
honestly,
watch these.
I know what happened. I mean, my allergies have been horrible this week. You probably fucking sneezed and your asshole just.
I think it just got dry, dude. A lot of cold weather.
I think the best part was if it was less of a drop on your ass and you had like a splatter, like you
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
sneezed and splattered out your ass.
A lot of dry weather too. though.
I've got Vaseline that you can take home.
Maybe
with
your
you.
asshole's just chapped.
I
Beaver,
don't know.
Beaver, you
I've
got
never seen it.
You got any Carmex, Beaver?
I've tried to look and I can't get the angle to see it that well.
You just gotta stick your head between your legs, spread your cheeks
Speaking
apart,
of,
look up.
like I'm afraid to look. Like the porns where like the chicks' assholes are like coming out of themselves.
Yeah, the prolapsing.
Yeah, I bet that's what.
It looks like a little jello mold.
I was afraid it looked like one of the prolapsing vaginas.
Oh God! All right,
Freak
moving
me
right
out, dude.
along.
Yeah, well,
My labias are.
I just here. Just don't ever say that we didn't try to help you out.
I feel like our
It'll be all right.
transitions are going to be really.
I just
bad.
care.
Yeah,
Oh, it's yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we can go from prolapsed asshole to what's on the list.
we're gonna go to prolapse asshole to talk about the Bengals benching
Well,
Andy
I mean,
Dalton.
what? Okay, and here I can pull a Beaver. From what I hear, the Bengals are shit. So
Oh yeah, they're fucking
Hey,
see,
dog shit. Are you a
Speaking of
sports
bloody
fan?
assholes,
yes, Andy Dalton is literally a pro that's lapsing.
He is laughing.
there you go.
For sure, because my favorite part about this whole story is they benched him on his birthday.
Nice.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
right now they're 0-8. Well, I think they're 0-9 now after.
He didn't
After
care,
today.
dude. Everybody knows redheads don't have souls. Dude. He don't care.
Yeah. So Andy Dalton for rookie Ryan Finley. So they have a rookie start, and the Bengals season keeps getting worse. I was gonna
AKA,
say,
we want the number one pick.
yeah, who's the worst team in the league? Is it the Bengals?
Miami won today
I know. Wow, it might be the fucking Jets.
against Gaze, their old coach.
I would have
That's so
swore.
funny.
I would have swore the Jets were going to be better this year, but they are fucking dog shit.
Well, it didn't help that Darnold went out with mono for that extended period of time. It didn't help him too much.
Right.
Better a little
And
bit.
honestly, I don't even want to talk about the Colts because it's just going to depress
But,
me.
yep, passed it.
Passed
refs,
it.
The refs, I fucking.
Horrible, worst
Goddamn.
game I've ever watched as far as refs are concerned. Like
No, I
they
mean,
looked- they had
it-
no idea what was going on.
I mean, I'm talking both ways. I'm not trying to blame it on the refs either. Like,
No
it was a complete shit show. Dude.
shit show,
Didn't like. I don't know. It's crazy.
fucking awful. I do want to go. This might be my early. By the way, we do have to talk about the shitbag titty fuck of the week. Apparently, I did not know this, but what's his name? Bob Minery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
men or
think,
something
I'm
like
not
that.
sure.
Apparently, he does a shitbag titty fuck of the week. So I don't want to. We're not gonna steal his shit. So we're literally gonna give this thing a fucking new name every week. So this week it's gonna be the shit piss fuck cunt cocksucker motherfucker tits fart dirty twat of the week. I want
I like
something. I want something too long. The Beaver couldn't remember it.
I like it, yeah.
I'm gonna remember it. at
Yeah,
some point.
so, he's gonna be fucking studying.
Well, it's
this shit
changing
all week.
next week. So
But my early nominee might be Antonio Cromartie
Oh, for
his fucking comments.
saying that we cut him because he took a knee or whatever.
Well, here's a little intel for people that don't know this. So when the Colts played in London a couple years ago against the Jaguars, the night before our game, Antonio Cromartie took a bus or took the underground fucking thing from London to Paris.
Yep.
Partied his ass off in Paris, stunk up the goddamn game the next day, and was cut after that. Yeah, it's because you took a knee there, jackass.
It was fully because of the knee.
Yeah, and it's because you fucking sucked it up for like 3 or 4 games.
he was
Yeah,
washed
bad.
up, dude.
And that was your final. Yeah.
he was one of the like Grigson. Oh, he's got a name on him. I'll sign him.
Well, we signed him because Vontae Davis was hurt too.
Yeah, whatever.
And he needed to take care of like his 14 kids. He still
Yeah,
needed
but
a
he
paycheck
comes
for that.
out this week, and he was actually on Pat's show. But he comes out this week, and he says, and I was listening to Pat's show, and he basically said on Pat's show that he was not told that he was cut because of that, but he put 2 and 2 together. Like, no, did you watch the fucking game? Did you watch? He got fucking burnt that game, and I was already kind of like, for me, I don't give a fuck if you sit or stand or fucking do cartwheels during the fucking anthem. It doesn't apply to me. I think it's disrespectful. I personally will not do it, but what you do with your own time is your fucking business. Anyways, my point being, I don't want anything. When I watch football on Sunday, it's my release. I don't want to hear about your goddamn politics. I don't want players kneeling. I don't want Bob Costas in the halftime talking about fucking gun control because he's done that shit before. I want to watch football. That's all I care to do.
I feel like football is not your only release on Sundays, though.
No, I have several releases. I normally have a morning one and an afternoon one. Yeah.
Hey,
football right in between there.
Side note, Mom does not like when you say GD.
GD?
Yeah.
When did I say goddamn?
There it is.
Sorry, Mom.
There it is.
I mean that in a Christian way, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
She was like, I tried watching your show the other day.
And
And then
Matt's
Matt
like, "God damn it,"
Matt
the
just
first
started dropping God bombs.
Oh,
Couldn't do it. Yeah.
Mom.
No, that was my thought too. I'm like, well, don't watch the show.
Hey, Mom, I just said that I believe in God. I mean, like, I'm standing up for your beliefs right now.
Well, I hope you're standing up for your beliefs, not hers.
Yeah, well, absolutely I am. But,
Yeah.
like, she should agree with me there. Give me a little fucking
I
props.
don't know. Maybe she'll hit you up in the DMs.
I just
and
said,
say,
give me
hey.
some props
Yeah.
about my religion, Jesus Christ. Yeah, just fuck that all to hell. So,
Yeah.
Antonio Camarda, you're my early pick for the shit bet, or no, excuse me. Shit
Wow.
piss. Wow, I already forgot it. Shit piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tit, fart, dirty twat of the week.
Nice.
Fuck you,
You
Antonio
did that
Camarda.
without looking.
I know. That's
Wow.
impressive. That's I used to sing that song as like 11-year-old.
Yeah,
That's from a
that was the
Blink 182
first
song, by the way. Yeah.
Oh,
Or
you
Sum
weren't-
41,
you weren't
maybe. I can't remember.
No,
It's Blink.
It's Blink.
It's Blink. It's
Both
Blink.
of us like it's Blink.
Yeah. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker,
So,
motherfucker, tits, fart.
With,
Go ahead. Who's
I was
talking?
gonna say with the Colts, how they did perform today.
Beaver just cucked me again.
Yeah,
Straight up said I was getting ready to turn the channel there, and Beaver's like, "I'm not done talking about the Colts.
we
We're
had
gonna
to
go
bring
back."
it
This
back.
is
Beaver,
why
go
he's my
ahead.
favorite.
This is your, Beaver. It's your time. Go ahead.
How bad is Jacoby hurt right now?
I don't even think about it. That's why I said I didn't want to talk about the game. Fuck you, Beaver.
Him, Darius Leonard making really bad penalties at the end of the half.
I'm gonna guess with.
Terrible.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna guess that Jacoby might sit out next game, but I don't think it's that serious considering he was on the sideline walking around under his own power. I feel like if it was super serious, they would have set him back in the locker room. He wouldn't came back. He wouldn't have came back there. But he's out on the sideline walking around. It wasn't even fucking iced. Like they didn't even ice his fucking knee.
It was good to see that at least.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't be
now-
shocked if he retired.
Yeah, he's probably going to retire. We're going to have Brian Hoyer. Chad Kelly's going to come off the bench. Pat McAfee said today that he'd play quarterback for us.
Swag
So.
Kelly. Swag Kelly.
I
Yeah.
am wondering about another player's retirement. That's going to come at the end of the season, and that's definitely Vinny.
You think Vinny's done after this year for sure?
I'm hopeful that he does make it through the season at this point.
Yeah, of course I do. And honestly,
The-
I
the
don't think the missed kick there at the end was his fault.
It was a shit snap, shit hold.
He did fucking undercut it though. He tried to soup bowl it.
All three
Is that
of
what
them.
you called it? Soup bowl?
He was just trying to be Mike Vanderjagt for Halloween. Is
Yeah.
what he was doing.
I know. We figured that out. That was
Yeah.
great. Except he went wide left instead of wide right.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, after last week where the first wasn't his fault in the last week, but the missed extra point, that one was kind of and then today missing 2, yeah,
Extra point and a field goal.
yeah. And
Hey Beaver, can we stop talking about it? I'm gonna cry here on the show, okay? Just
I-
pisses me off because the Colts every year they control their own destiny. They somehow lose to a team that they can't fucking beat the Dolphins. It's like
and the Texans won today, so
fuck
yeah.
the Texans. I watched that game. I was like, this team does not impress me at all.
Jaguars definitely don't.
No,
And
God.
yet somehow
Poor
the Colts
Minshew.
will make it a close game with them.
Yeah, I'm sure we should win by 20 and we'll win by 2. It'll be like some fucking safety bullshit crazy.
It's
Yeah.
disappointing.
But let's talk about things that make us a little bit happy. The Pacers started this year. Beaver, what's your thoughts? Early
more-
thoughts on
that's
that?
the Pacers
Not gonna
start.
make us any more happy.
Yeah.
The Pacers start didn't make us be
Yeah,
the
they're-
first 2.5 games, but from the halftime of the Pistons game to even tonight, they've actually started to finally look like a halfway decent team.
And honestly, we talked about it on the show. We were not huge on the Malcolm Brogdon trade,
No,
and he's been amazing.
I know you love George Hill.
Yeah.
I basically said he was a slightly better version of George Hill.
He might be the best point guard we've had since Tinsley.
Depending on your view of Tinsley, yes.
Yeah. I'm Tinsley on the basketball court, not the guy who shoots up clubs and around Monument Circle.
And shows up Casella to practice the.
Hey, I want that Tinsley on my team. I do for sure.
He's no Yasikevicius, but he's good.
I owned a Yasikevicius jersey by the way.
My brother did too.
Right now, only 2 guys in the NBA are doing 20 points plus and 10 plus assists, and he is one of them.
Let's go.
You thought he was just a byproduct of Giannis, and that is definitely not the case. He's been just absolutely everything, and you can't wait for Victor Oladipo to come back. And they just won their 3rd straight tonight, even though they're against shit teams right now.
And we're not healthy at all.
Oh, Sabonis was out tonight.
Miles Turner's out.
Yeah, even Edmund Sumner, which I don't know if he'll get any playing time once Vic comes back anymore.
Well, I don't know. I love that dude. That dude's a hustles.
He hustles, but
It's not good.
Jeremy Lamb's looked great the past couple of games, and TJ Warren lit it up. He didn't have a good last game, but he lit it up tonight. And if they can kind of stagger the lineups,
And we've been on the shit on TJ Leaf all year, and he had a big game today.
He did. This was his one breakout game.
I said if he scored 15 points, I would buy a TJ Leaf jersey.
And he got 13.
Okay.
But he got 15 rebounds.
Thank fucking Christ. 15 rebounds? That's pretty impressive.
He got 15
I didn't make
rebounds
that bet, so fuck you. I ain't buying that jersey.
He did not make 15 rebounds, but I still hope he doesn't get a second of playing time whenever Miles and Dome come back. But
he's fucking like the best white guy from UCLA, not named Kevin Love.
Do we know another?
I mean, TJ Leaf, he's probably gonna be an all-star this year, right?
Think so?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the Mad Ants, he'll be their best player.
He will be. He will be.
He's going to be the Mad Ants' best
He's
player.
fucking garbage.
Although Goga he's looked awesome. The past
Astounding,
couple games.
yes. Looks like he's got some potential.
Man, I
after
seen
looking
what
like he did
Goga
now.
said about the beard. You see that? About
Yeah, I
beard,
grew the beard
chicks?
out to get chicks.
Hell
Same
yeah.
reason I did. He stole that from me, by the way. Yeah, for sure. He's been
He-
following me on Twitter.
He looks like he's very promising after TJ Leaf's bus. Aaron Holiday.
Unlike
he just needs to slow
Chris's
down.
sex life, by the
Yes.
Goga.
Speaking of depressing, I'm kind of depressed that LeBron James got out of his house before it caught on fire. So LeBron James is evacuated from his LA mansion because of the LA fires.
He had
And-
trouble finding hotels, man.
Oh yeah,
to accommodate his
dude,
family.
and people fucking ripped him a new asshole after that. Like,
to accommodate him.
yeah, let's be honest here, dude.
He needed to find a China home after the forest fires.
Yeah, he's looking for an Airbnb. It had to be like 10,000 square feet. You know, had an indoor pool. Blah blah blah.
Access to Chinese television.
Yeah,
Winnie the Pooh.
yeah.
You see him doing
The new
Taco
Red
Tuesday
Tube.
bullshit on the end of the bench with
What's
the
that?
fans.
No.
Tuesday he was screaming Taco Tuesday with the fans sitting on the end of the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
that was
watch
a
those
little-
gay ass shows, so I don't.
Seeing it on Twitter.
Honestly, my favorite thing happening in the NBA right now is the Nets already regretting getting Kyrie Irving because of his mood swings.
Yeah. I don't even know if that's real though.
I mean, it's fucking real. It was in the Boston Globe, or what is it?
If it's Boston, they absolutely despise Kyrie. And yeah, he was a shithead too. Boston.
Since Irving's attitude is something that the Nets organization has had to get used to since his arrival. According to Mac Mullen, his mood swings have made Nets officials reportedly queasy in Santa Monica. Irving refused to participate with the Nets performance team while they were getting information on biometric data. I'm not doing it. Then when the team was in China, he had an episode and left the team confused as to what caused it. I mean, I just love it because I hate super teams. I hate these teams, fucking bringing in 6 free agents, buying themselves a championship, and then 2 years later, these fucking.
He's just
Are
mad
there-
he has a girl's name.
I
That's
know,
all it is.
I know. I've been
Are there really
telling
any
people that
quote
for years.
unquote super teams anymore though right now?
Yeah, I mean, with 3 superstars.
I mean, the Pacers with fucking TJ Leaf. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Super
TJ Leaf.
fucking
Other
team.
than the Pacers with TJ Leaf.
The Pacers have their big 3 now.
13 and 15. God damn. man.
Miles
Who's
Turner,
gonna stop
Sabonis.
us?
Honestly, I'm telling you right now, I think the Pacers have a chance to compete this year when we're healthy.
They have 6 really good rotation
Solid players. We do. Our bench might be dog shit.
Yeah.
But
If they can fit them nicely.
I think they're going to find a good rotation.
45 wins.
You think 45?
Yeah.
We're going above 45.
I'm going
Lottery
above
pick.
45.
No playoffs.
What's their record right now?
3-3.
3-3.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's early. It means nothing right now.
After they looked god awful and didn't know what the hell they were doing the first 2 games. Yeah, it was rough to watch, and we thought they were going to go 0-82, but I think McMillan's actually starting to stagger his lineups like he needs to, keeping scores with the actual bench players so they can actually get production.
He's horrible too. I'm sorry. I'm being super negative today.
It's all right. Let's bring some.
The Colts brought it all out of
Cut
it.
everyone on the Colts. The Pacers are going like.
We're gonna add a little more to the negativity because last night was UFC 244. If you didn't know, Nate Diaz made into fruition. He basically said in a press conference, he goes, "I hold the baddest motherfucker title, and I want to know who's going to come fight me for it." So they end up making a actual title belt, the baddest motherfucker alive title, and they had a fight last night. The Rock presented the winner with the title, and the fight was stopped due to doctor stoppage. It was completely disappointed. Jeez. And if you've ever watched Nate Diaz fight, he goes in there, gets pummeled early because he wants to take your best shots. Show you that he's fucking, it demoralizes somebody when you're taking somebody's best shots and you're not knocking somebody out. It demoralizes you. So Nate's getting pummeled in early rounds, and he always does, good after the second, third, fourth round. And they stopped the fight because of a cut over his fucking eye.
Jeez.
And so Masvidal won the baddest motherfucker title, and just disappointed. And the Colts lost. I just had a real, other than the Pacers winning their last few, I've had a real rough weekend when it comes to sports. I almost decided to give up completely and be like Mike Britt.
Mike can say that would be a good lifestyle for you.
And did I tell you I get to be a security guard for Chris Lytle next week?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where's that at?
There's fights up in Chicago. Me and my brother are going to go up there and be security.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
you guys definitely need.
So what you're saying is he
definitely
doesn't care if he
security.
gets raped or not.
No, I just can't wait. Like the first opportunity to throw a couple drunk guys around, I'm just going to hop in there and just take charge. I'm not going to be a douche, but like
that's one of those.
I'm hoping a fight breaks out.
That's one of those. That's one of those
Yeah.
instances where like Chris can take care of himself, but he just doesn't have time to do it.
Right.
He's just like, I'm gonna bring.
That's
some
why I was
people
like
with
him
me.
having security for him. It was kind of
Yeah.
It was kind
And
of funny a little.
other MMA news, because you know who Conor McGregor is, of course.
Yeah.
So Conor-
is it the angry redhead?
Yeah, angry redhead,
Yeah.
fucking Irish bastard.
Cokehead.
Hey,
He
I
just-
live with
He's trying to get another title shot. So he goes to Habib Nurmagomedov is Russian, fights out of Russia. He decides to go to Moscow to promote that he's coming back. He's coming to try to fight Habib for the title again. So he goes to Moscow, and the last time they fought, Habib jumped out of the cage and attacked his team. Well, when Conor went to Russia, his hotel was surrounded by Russian thugs. They were trying to kill him. So it's like Conor doesn't understand how deep his trash talk got, and he's got a hit out.
He don't give a fook.
He's gonna.
no fooks.
This is a guy that I guarantee, under a situation, somebody held a gun to his head, he'd probably fucking crumble.
Dude, I took out so many Russian thugs on Call of Duty this week. So I ain't even fucking worried about it.
You're pretty excited about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So, who gets more attention, your wife or your PlayStation or Xbox? What do you use?
He does both, actually. He does
It's
both
pretty.
ways.
It's pretty close. Probably 50-50 between the PlayStation and the Xbox.
Does your wife ever run there and be like, turn that shit off?
No, like I bought noise canceling headphones, so I couldn't hear.
I love that.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. All right, let's get out of sports real quick. But before we do, we got to cover a few things for the World Series. My absolute favorite thing. I'm not a big baseball fan, Josh.
It's a great series.
I hate baseball.
It was good.
I'm just, it's too slow paced for me. But I did get excited about baseball when I seen that these two chicks showed their tits.
Amen.
Yep.
And you
Mike's
got to see
back
the
there.
picture of the
Instagram
chicks.
models.
Yeah, you got to see.
Live on Fox too, dude. Like before Jared, like Cole stepped off the mound when they did it.
Yeah, Julia Rose and Lauren Summer, they're Instagram models. This is how Instagram models stay relevant, apparently. Banned indefinitely after flashing Garrett Cole at World Series. I was pretty excited about it.
Wait, did it show
hot
on
as
TV?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I do want to actually.
They got banned for life from
How'd they
MLB
miss
events.
that though? I thought since the Janet Jackson thing forever ago, there's like a 6-second delay.
Yeah, they have titty monitors now.
They just
Yeah.
missed
Dude, that's
I mean, it's
bullshit.
in the background.
But my question is,
I used to watch Monday Night Raw just hoping somebody's tit would fall out, and it happened frequently.
Yep, Jacqueline. That's all I remember.
I do,
Jacqueline of all people, you busted that out. I seen Tori's tits.
That was my first black titty.
Trish. Black titty? That's
Yeah.
the first time you seen a black titty?
Yeah, Jacqueline.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Our show gets more racist every week.
I do want to know how many followers they did gain from that right there, though.
Oh, guarantee it. People are just hitting them, especially because they're really coming out and say, and honestly, I went from loving these chicks to hating them because they came out and said, "Why can't guys show? Why can guys show their tits, but we can't?" Like they just made it all political.
I'm
and it's
good.
like,
No, I'm cool with that. Free the nipple, bitches.
Yeah, free the
Free it.
nipple.
But hey, where are the tits at?
Where are the tits at?
Yeah, show me the fucking tits, dude.
God damn.
You got
Google. There's one.
Shit.
There's
Yeah,
one of the
they
big.
were-
Have you seen these chicks?
Yeah, they were hot.
This, if you got
I'm sure I've seen it on
the gram, it's _ Julia Rose.
Surprised you didn't see the video. It was everywhere.
No, I mean I don't really.
Oh my god, I don't know which one's hotter.
I will both.
I'm a probably go Julia. She's more my type. Looks like a
What's
slut.
the other one?
Which
Here's-
one looks sluttier?
Julia Rose, this girl is proud that she's a whore. I mean, just from this look alone, I can tell that she's proud she's a whore. She wears it like a pride. Listen, I've sucked off the entire high school football team, and that's okay. I still not only fuck her, but I'd make out with her. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, keep talking.
All right, we're gonna go to hey Lauren Summer here. Lauren plays off the I'm the preacher's daughter hot look.
Both of them.
They're over here
Censored
looking
it
out. Yeah, they did on that video. You got
That's
to funny
bullshit.
uncensored
Showing
version.
Mike the videos.
But yeah, so
Thank you so much.
would you agree, Mike, that Lauren Summer here has the I am a preacher's daughter? I'm a nasty little slut, but I play it off like I'm not. Look,
Well, I don't.
It might
I
be
think,
just that
she's
picture.
got the. I went to church school and I'm wilding out with.
and
the
honestly,
cannon.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Josh. I think Lauren might be the better lay, but that's fine.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
I'm just guessing that.
Just be safe. We're gonna have to try them both.
And the other,
Taking bets.
you could, and honestly, Mike, you could be on board with this. The other big thing that happened during the World Series is a guy that was holding 2 Bud Lights was it a foul ball to the chest?
It was a complete home
No,
run.
home run. Took a home run ball to the chest so he wouldn't spill his beer.
And got the ball.
Oh,
like
God bless
fucking
him.
legend.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Budweiser made a commercial out of it.
Made a
Really?
Said, like, not
commercial,
all
gave
heroes
him
were
tickets,
kids. Not all
free
heroes
tickets
were
to
kids.
Game 6. His name was Jeff Adams. I mean, he should get free beer for
What's
life.
his Instagram? Okay, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what's his Instagram?
He did what during the game?
So Jeff Adams, the Washington Nationals fan who took a home run to his chest during the World Series, was seen on a parade float on Saturday. This dude's on a parade float now.
That's
His
awesome,
team was.
dude.
That's fucking
So
incredible.
all you have to do is take one to the chest, huh?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Baseball, not
Oh,
jizz.
I got you.
Yeah,
Take one for
you're
the
out.
team.
Oops.
But
You're out.
the big dog Washington Nationals win the World Series. How about
Yep.
that?
And
How about
You
that?
said you had a clip you want to play. You want to pull that up?
Oh yeah, because we all know that this is what everybody was thinking when they
even
won
though
it.
they beat my team in the NLCS, that was still nice to see him just because of some tool bags. Yeah,
we want to bring a title back to DC, back to DC.
that was terrible.
What the fuck was that?
Bring a title back to DC.
Back to DC.
So that was Bryce Harper he left the Nationals last year because he didn't think they were gonna win it, and he got introduced to the Phillies, and that's what he said in the press conference.
It
He
was
wanted to bring
because
a
he got
title back to
paid.
DC.
It was because he got paid
It was an
flat
accident,
out.
and it's funny that they signed him, and he says that, and then
He did bring a
They-
title
he
back.
brought
to
the title
DC.
back.
Yeah.
and I guarantee the Nationals aren't mad about losing him for Soto
Oh, absolutely.
because
not.
goddamn, that guy is amazing.
All right, let's reel Michael Britt back into the thing. Michael Britt, something that you're a little familiar with here. One of the big stories this week we got to talk about: convicted rapist mistakenly released from prison.
Why do I know about that?
Yeah, I mean,
the fuck?
I just seen rape and I thought of you. I'm
Well,
sorry,
he looks kind of rapey.
yeah, you just look like you're into rape porn.
Well,
okay?
if it's Japanese,
Josh, have you ever watched rape porn?
No.
Is that something you can
You
imagine?
thought about that
He did
answer?
think
No,
about that.
honestly, and thank God my wife isn't going to listen to this. When we first met,
Most
she said
women
she had
do.
a rape fantasy,
Oh shit!
and that gave me a lot of anxiety because I'm like, how do you
How do you
pretend to rape someone.
you fucking jump out of a closet when she thinks she's at home by herself? And
So obviously
You
he's
gotta-
done
you gotta
this.
wear the ski
I've
mask.
done a lot of weird shit.
Step one is you gotta like go to all your neighbors and be like, "Hey, you're gonna hear some screams."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
Hey,
rape.
if you think my wife is dying tonight, she's not.
Please do not call the cops.
when the
please.
police show up, you got to be like, she was begging for it. Like,
Yeah.
literally, and have it. I legit had anxiety about staging a rape for so long. It turns me off.
I thought the point of the rape was for her to beg for you not to do it, though.
Chris, if your wife said you could get pussy, but you had to like quote unquote rape her, what would your reaction be? Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
It
I
is
was-
kind of a paradox.
He's like, what do you mean act?
There's a joke somewhere. My mind wasn't
sex with
working.
my wife, huh? Sex with my wife.
Yeah, I didn't know you did that. So. No, there's like what's the joke where you're like, you ask her if she's into getting raped and she says no, and you're like, good
Good
job.
No, it's
How's it
my
go?
favorite. It's like,
You want
Uh,
to play the rape game?
you want to play the right game? She
Yeah.
goes, no. You say, good start.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I was trying to go with that, and then I just froze under pressure.
It's not rape if you yell surprise.
There's another really good one too.
You
I can't remember it.
You have
now.
to if you keep your sock, you have to take the socks off. I know
Yeah,
that.
it's not rape unless you take your socks off.
Will
Yeah.
someone just Google quips about rape? Okay,
No.
just kidding.
Nope.
I said,
I'm sure Beaver has before. Though,
Yeah, sure can't. Anyway, let's go on with this disgusting individual.
a disgusting individual. So, a convicted rapist who was released in air from a Georgia prison last week has been He was recaptured. That's a good thing. So, but my question is, how do you accidentally release a rapist?
I don't know. Maybe they got the
Aren't these
paperwork mixed up.
motherfuckers microchipped?
Maybe he had the same name as another dude that he was supposed to.
Maybe it said the rapist, and they thought it said
The
therapist.
rapist.
They thought it was the
Therapist.
therapist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
therapist.
therapist. We're letting them out, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your meeting with the rapist there, Dr. Sanders? He's wearing he's all fucking orange, just walking out, strolling out of that prison, doing the fucking Ric Flair walk.
Yeah.
Woo! He was like, woo! Yeah. All the women in town are no longer safe.
He's
Yeah.
ready to go masturbate to some stuck porn.
Yeah.
Seen it in a while.
I'm stuck. That's still that's a new one for me.
I think
stuck
we're
porn.
stuck on stuck porn. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I like
fine.
it.
Stuck on stuck porn. That's the name of the show. Stuck
Oh,
on stuck
shit.
porn.
I think Don Stock's going to sue us.
Okay, Chris, here's something that you can appreciate that happened this week. I know you're not a metal fan, but Walls of Jericho, which is a metal band who has a woman lead singer, their drummer, Dustin Schoenhofer, was busted with 630 pounds of pot this
Damn.
week. That's pretty
it?
impressive. Yeah, is that it?
Well, that's it.
So the drummer for metalcore band Walls of Jericho was busted by authorities in Oregon for having more than 630 pounds of marijuana, local police said. Drummer Dustin Schoenhofer, 41, was arrested with the enormous haul of grass when he was pulled over in the pickup truck on Highway 140 on October 23rd.
It
Oregon
really
State
says
Police said.
Hall of Grass in there.
A haul of grass.
Wow. What
yeah.
are we, 1920s?
Yeah, great writing.
That's
Yeah.
a unit of measurement.
yeah.
One haul is 600.
How much grass you think there, Steven?
And let's be honest, they only reported half of this because I'm sure they're splitting the
Yeah.
rest of them on the apartment and fucking smoking the shit out of it.
It means it was in a U-Haul.
U-Haul of grass.
So he was hit with charges including possession of marijuana, no shit, distribution of a controlled substance, and possession of extract. So
In Seattle, huh?
yeah, well,
Just go south a little bit, and you can have all of
you can
it
get
that you
fucking
want.
as high as you want, motherfucker.
I don't know
Jesus
why
Christ.
that made me think of Chris Jericho though. Walls of Jericho,
Walls of Jericho.
Yeah.
It's probably because he does the Walls of Jericho.
but
His
like,
wife.
Was he
Didn't-
never
didn't he-
affiliated with the band?
no, like didn't Chris Jericho start a band?
Yeah, it's called Fozzy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
I
So
was-
Fozzy was
Okay.
they were actually an Aussie cover band,
Mhm.
and Chris wanted to join the band, being fucking Chris Jericho. They're like, yeah, sure, fucking join our band,
Yeah,
and they
why
became
not?
Fozzy. They've always been Fozzy, but that's why they're named Fozzy because they're Aussie cover band back in the day. But yeah, I do have something I do want to bring up. Beaver, you could probably never go to Australia because apparently they scan your face for watching online porn. So, yeah.
none of us could go to
Edward Snowden was right. The government is spying on us, guys.
Which one? Ours?
Yeah,
Oh, perfect.
that's you got to tape over. If you got a laptop and you jerk off the laptop, you have to tape over the webcam because some fucking dude in Indonesia is watching you.
I just think that maybe if somebody wants a free show, they can have it.
That's what I was thinking
with
too.
I hope they are.
I'm okay
watching.
too. You know, I'm proud of my dick. You know what?
Yeah.
If some little Asian boy's getting off to me
That's a
spanking
little
my dick,
fucked up.
hey, bro, just send me a fucking Christmas card. Hey, send me a Christmas card. That's all I asked for.
I like it. I hope they are watching me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty gay.
I don't.
We know your wife's definitely not.
No.
Nah,
Definitely not.
she's out.
Damn, don't rip on him so
She's
much.
like, all right, I'm head out. So Australia proposes face scans for watching online pornography. All right, so let's read this. The Australian government has proposed using a facial recognition system it is developing to verify that people who seek to watch pornography online are of legal age. Yeah, like that's what this is really about.
They want to watch kids watch porn.
Yeah, that's exactly. You imagine, make sure you're legal age here. I can imagine you get a call from the CIA. Hey, son, or hey, ma'am, you might want to go check on your son. He's in there watching busty bitches finger each other right now.
Watching stuck porn.
He's watching a little stuck porn, and I think you should probably go check on him.
And we can tell by his Paw Patrol shirt that he's not of legal age. Okay.
And we actually asked your mom, Chris, if she's ever busted in on you masturbating, and she said no. Thank God. She'd probably be scarred for life. Has your wife ever caught you beating off?
Nope.
Not yet.
What's your hiding spot? What's your secret?
Bathroom. It's the bathroom, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Honey, I gotta take a shit. It's your third shit tonight, hon.
I'm bleeding.
Leave me alone. Yeah, but this is fucking terrifying. Imagine, like, before you're getting ready to jerk off, you got to log into this website and scan your face.
I'd rather not. I scan my face before I jerk off every
I'd
single
go,
time.
I'd go back
I have
to
an iPhone.
Yeah, I'd go back to the VHS. I'd start fucking watching grainy ass porn. And
Can I have a nerd moment?
yeah, go ahead.
From like a historic standpoint, I think that's super weird to think like, I think Australia started as a prisoner colony.
It
and
is.
you fast forward 300 years and they're face scanning people watching porn.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, how did that happen?
Yeah, it's because people don't listen to history.
A lot of kangaroo porn.
We've got a lot of people here in America that think socialism would work, and it's this revolutionary idea. That's where we are as a society.
I don't know what socialism is, I don't think.
Oh my god!
Now,
Either does Chris.
What are you talking about? Like Facebook and Twitter and stuff?
No, that's social media.
Yeah, you're close. You're close. You get it.
Like, what are you doing? I'm socialism.
I'm socializing.
But Australia did give us
Socializing.
Steve Irwin and his wonderful family. They did
God
give us
bless
that.
Bendy.
I
God bless
now they're
Wendy.
not. You know,
wait,
it's fun.
how old is she now?
Old enough.
Okay,
Old
yeah.
enough.
and I agree.
Essentially, socialism is the collective distribution of wealth.
So I am for capitalism then,
God
Yes.
bless you.
and because it's a good way to indicate the start of a sentence.
There we go.
Yeah,
I like that. Look at that. Nice. Busting that out.
Beaver, how was that?
Speaking of busting some out, Beaver, that was great. That was a Beaver joke for sure.
It was all right.
It was. You need to work on it.
So Katie Hill, who's a congresswoman, decently hot, just recently resigned because of her nudes leaking.
Oh, God
So
bless
came
her
out.
too.
Katie Hill
I seen this
represents.
too.
yeah.
I looked at this earlier.
Well, you
And,
guys,
what's funny is I actually read an article that said more millennials. This is going to happen to more millennials. I can't wait until President Trump's nudes leak.
And it's the one where, like, she's on the beach. There's
You're
nudes
looking
over
for it.
on
Oh, there's
the
one where
beach.
she's naked. She's like massaging a chick. I
Yeah.
was kind of into that.
I feel
one.
like I probably spend more time on my computer and
Looking
my
at
phone.
porn?
No, I'm just in general, like, because I'm always doing something as far as like
Jerking off.
creation, and creating crap. And you guys know more about what's going on the internet than I do.
Dude, I'm
Ridiculous.
I do way more socialism than you.
he's a lot bigger socialist than you.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter.
We need a T-shirt to
That's
put on you that
because
says that.
You were creative.
I do socialism.
You should say I support socialism and have just Facebook,
Like all the
logo,
social
fucking
media.
Instagram logo. So I'm excited for all of our nudes of politicians to be leaked. Beaver's been trying to look for Hillary
Well,
Clinton's nudes
this
for
generation coming up, that's going to have to quickly become a thing that's not a big fact, like a big. I mean,
years. That's like me. Like
it's going to have to become something that's not as big of a deal.
well, it's gonna we're
because
gonna be less of,
everybody's going to have them.
we're gonna be less of pans. Yeah, because honestly, we're gonna less of pansy. Because honestly, if I ran for political office, I would just hold a press conference first day. I was like,
Leak your
listen
dick
here,
pics.
guys. Yeah, listen here, guys. Okay. I have insulted gay people. I have insulted black people. I've insulted Asians. I've told racist jokes before. I've said things that were offensive to
You were
to
going to say
females.
funny.
There is a good chance
I've
my
said
dick
things that
is
are
out
funny.
there.
There's
Well,
a
I mean,
good
like
chance
70
you can find pictures of my dick on the internet.
These 60, 70-year-olds are not
That
going to
be-
have fucking nudes. You know what I mean? Like the
No.
shit wasn't
I
around
don't
back
know.
Well,
then.
they do on Polaroids.
But when
They
these-
used to kid-
When
send
these
them the kid
kids,
pictures out.
these kids now are 50 and 60, you're going to be able to see nudes of every fucking one of them.
I know. Unfortunately,
everybody's going to have them.
there's pictures of your dick floating out there on the cloud somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not your dick.
It's just up there floating around socialism
It was
with everybody.
Yeah, it was a dick on your phone.
So I've got a question since you've brought this up and everybody's kind of talking about leaking photos. What political figure would you like to see naked or get leaked?
Honestly, I hate the bitch. but
AOC. Yeah,
I wanna
that's
see
my
her-
boy,
I
son.
want to see her naked.
That's my boy.
AOC, Alexandria
yeah.
Ocasio-Cortez.
I don't know many politicians. So.
Tulsi Gabbard, I'd go with seeing naked.
Yeah, I'd rather see AOC naked
Yeah,
than
for
Tulsi.
sure.
By Hillary.
She has a dick, dude.
Yeah, for pure comedic factor.
I'd bang her.
Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin, really?
Oh, yeah. I watched
Nailin'
Nailin' Palin.
Palin.
She's Sarah
I for
Palin.
sure watched Nailin' Palin.
She seems a bit
Hell,
chunky for you.
I watched Teen Mom just to watch Bristol Palin. Man, she's hot as fuck, dude.
Who's
Sarah's got
Palin?
porn.
It's Sarah Palin's daughter.
She got
Oh, nice.
pregnant at, like,
Who's got
16.
porn? Hold on.
Sarah Palin.
She's got porn. No, it's
It's
not
a deep
her.
fake, probably.
That's
Yeah.
Tina Fey.
Dude, I seen him like her fucking somebody in a helicopter. They're like shooting bears or something.
It's probably a deep fake.
Yep, definitely was Nailin' Palin. I watched that shit too.
No, who's Trump's like press lady?
It's
Saunders.
Sanders. It was.
Saunders?
What the fuck is her name? Chunky, kind of chunky.
Yeah,
just look
she's
that
not
shit up.
attractive, but that's the one.
You'd probably see her neck. Yeah, I mean, I'd look at her.
Trump press secretary.
I'd pump Trump's wife.
I'd pump Trump.
Weirdly.
Oh yeah,
masculine.
Stephanie Grisham. She's hot.
No, before that.
This chick's pretty hot though.
No, before that.
The one before her.
The one I'm talking about is not hot, and that's my disclaimer.
Oh okay.
She's not hot.
Something Saunders or Sanders.
Hold on.
This one's
Bernie?
Stephanie Grisham is
Young
pretty
Jamie.
hot.
Bernie Sanders.
No.
Yeah,
I think
Bernie
she's like
Sanders leak.
weirdly related to him.
Oh cool. Oh, let's talk about political figures we want to see naked. Let's start with Trump's daughter. This is gonna get us
yep.
kicked off the internet.
No,
So
it's not. Yes, it will.
Yeah, probably. Let's start with Trump's daughter. Fuck, Trump's wife.
Didn't-
We've seen her naked though.
Didn't Trump like say like crazy like stuff like
Sarah Huckabee.
about his daughter?
Yes, Huckabee Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
God,
She's I don't.
Rough looking bitch.
No, she's unattractive.
But you'd see her. You'd see her naked
I'd be
and be
intrigued.
okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's probably got a nice set of tits.
Janet Reno could fucking get it.
Oh my god. What?
Jesus Christ.
No, what is the
Jimmy
You're
Carter.
picking older people, bub.
didn't Trump say creepy stuff about his daughter?
Yeah, he said
Like
if
they
it
ma-
wasn't his daughter,
If that was his daughter, I would
like she was hot
he's
or
like, I would
something.
totally plug her. if she
I'd
was
totally,
that.
totally do her.
Locker room talk.
Yeah.
And I mean that, yeah. Jesus Christ. Speaking of outrageous, stupid things, how about Kanye saying God awarded him with $68 million in taxes this year? Oh, you got
like
a
he
tax
didn't have to
refund or
pay?
whatever.
Oh no, that's just the system, bro.
Yeah, just the system, bro. So apparently, like he's had to pay just millions and millions upon millions in taxes. And I just don't imagine him. You know, he's a businessman, I understand, but when you're as popular as Kanye West, you could literally put out fucking anything, and stupid people are gonna buy it. So I never
Like you?
yeah, exactly. People like Jay-Z business.
I mean,
or he's just a rapper who
he's
people
got
are
the
gonna
number one like gospel record of all time now, right? Kanye.
Kanye.
No, I think South Park owns it.
Yeah. What's the name of that?
Faith plus one.
Yep.
Plus
Thank
one.
you, sir. Thank
Still
you so
Faith Plus
much.
one,
I
yeah.
guarantee Kanye's shattering Christian music streaming.
Oh, for
records.
100%, yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
Now, but
They
seriously,
don't go platinum.
did you listen to the album?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
listened to
Oh
it.
God,
I
They
think
go
the
bird.
production value is great. but
Production
I
value
just-
is incredible.
the
production value is above average. It's not his best work in my opinion.
no, I think what was that Twisted Dark Fantasy?
Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah.
by
I
fact.
think that's the best from him. But the production value on this was great, and I did not
You're
enjoy the
my-
content.
You're my Chick-fil-A. I
Yeah,
can't
that's
do it.
lame
I
as
was like,
fuck.
I was like,
I don't
what
even like
the
Chick-fil-A.
fuck is this motherfucker talking about?
He made me want to go to church and stuff.
But
No,
I
he
did-
didn't.
I want to
Yeah, he
shit
did.
on Kanye for that comment, but I am going to praise him because he also came out this week and said that Democrats brainwash black people. And I have been saying this for years, that a majority of black people vote Democrat every year, and they're voting for policies that keep them poor, essentially. I love it.
Dude, like I feel
We're living in the twilight zone.
like you know how you guys will know, you've been around me enough. Like,
Yeah.
I get off on like arguing.
Gay porn.
Like I get
No.
off on, even if I don't believe it, saying the opposite of what you're saying, just
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can argue with you.
Yeah, you love it.
I do it all the time,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
why I feel
absolutely
the
I just
burn.
love it.
Yeah,
You know what?
fucking
And I
hate
feel
you.
like that's Kanye, that's what he does.
That's what
his whole life is. What his
He's just
whole life is.
an internet troll.
He just
essentially.
says the opposite of what everybody else is doing.
That's fine.
All the time. Like his whole career, like he's always done that.
Okay, well, is this news story true or false? Similar situation here. Memoir reveals Prince couldn't stand Ed Sheeran and Katy Perry. One of my favorite stories of the week.
Who can?
Yeah, who can't, right? Actually, a lot of females. Speaking of
Ed's all right.
Ed Sheeran's all right. He's got some decent songs,
Yeah.
but a mutual friend of ours has the absolute shittiest taste in music.
Beaver.
No, Beaver's.
I mean, he
Beaver's not
listens. Beaver's listening to Britney Spears while he's playing 2K.
Hey, Brittany has some bangers.
He's
Let's be
He's
honest.
playing 2K.
And
He's
I
like,
want a banger.
hit me, baby, one more time. Miles Turner with the 3.
I think Beaver probably has dreams of us becoming a boy band and shit.
Oh, for sure.
That would be the tightest thing right there.
The tightest. That would be
Tightest.
butthole tight.
Tighter than Chris's bloody asshole.
What? So who's the mutual friend with the music?
Oh,
Where are we going with
listener of
that?
the show, Kylie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I always give her shit. She's a huge Justin Bieber fan.
She is a huge Justin Bieber fan. Out of
Yeah.
everybody that I know, she's probably the biggest.
Is it too late
Don't
now
get
to
me
say
wrong.
sorry?
Let's don't get me wrong. Bieber's
I'm gonna get you
got
wrong. He
bangers.
sucks.
He's got some bangers.
Sucks.
Wait, did you say Beaver or Beaver?
Beaver.
Beaver's got yeah.
Beaver
Beaver's
has
got
bangers.
bangers.
Beaver actually is more talented musically than
Okay.
fucking than Jesus Christ, Justin Bieber.
Mom, he
My
didn't
name's-
mean that.
My name's
Jesus
Chris.
Christ, Mom,
not-
I didn't mean that.
he's not more talented than Jesus.
So,
That's
new
what matters.
autobiography co-written by Prince and a superfan has revealed what the music legend really thought of some of today's biggest pop stars. The Beautiful Ones was co-written with Dan Pippenbrink, a 33-year-old fan handpicked by Prince to work on his memoir. The memoir has unearthed letters in which Prince wrote about two of the industry's biggest stars, saying he didn't like their music and that's putting it lightly. He wrote, "We need to tell them they need to keep trying. They need to quit. Keep trying to ram Katy Perry and Ed Sheeran down our throats.
Oh,
And we don't like no matter how many times they play it.
Katy Perry can ram herself down
Oh,
the throat anytime she wants.
There's nothing I would not eat
Or, I
out of
mean,
between her
Joe
tits.
Benet Ramsey. That's Katy Perry, but that's for another show.
I'm so lost.
They're the same person.
Are they?
Yeah. Benet Ramsey, the little girl that got abducted,
Kidnapped?
or whatever.
She is
Nobody
Katy
knows.
Perry.
That is Katy Perry. yes.
No.
Wow.
No.
Dive down that wormhole.
No, I would rather not.
That's actually a really compelling conspiracy.
Dive down the wormhole. I'm
Yeah,
telling
they
you.
fucking suck.
I'm making a note.
He's like, no. Matt's like, no. I'm just gonna go home and watch more porn.
When's the last time you guys went flying?
It's been a couple years.
What was
Vegas with you, I think.
now? Would you say, like, to me, once you're in
Or
the air,
Florida.
it's kind of peaceful and relaxing. But like when you're kind of crowded, everybody's putting luggage in their overheads or whatever. You're just sitting there and the air's not really blowing on you. You're just kind of sitting there. It can get a little hot and a little frustrating. Would you say yes or no?
I give it a 7 out of 10 on frustration.
Yeah. Or the what's the new show with the Impractical Jokers? The Misery Index.
Haven't watched.
I would be like mid-60s with the if you guys have watched that show, The Misery Index, you would understand.
If
But
the plane shakes violently, though, that kind of feels shitty.
That's called turbulence.
this
Yeah,
to
Still
me,
sucks.
I would probably be on a terrorist watch list if this ever happened on my plane here. You guys
And
ready?
now you are.
Yep. Climate change protester climbs on top of British Airways plane, forcing flight delay. So he was protesting climate change and decided he was going to use his platform as my flag. I would have punched this motherfucker right in the face and not even thought twice about it.
That's
I
like,
would have just took off.
that's like buying.
Go ahead and prepare for liftoff, guys.
That's like
Or
buying
take off.
Nike apparel and then burning it after you buy it.
Yeah, what
Like
a
the
fucking
company has
idiot.
already got the money.
Yeah, I
And
bought airplane ticket. They're gonna release a bunch of fossil fuels.
Right.
Yeah, fucking idiot. So one man in the UK reportedly affiliated with the environmental protest group Extinction Rebellion. A bunch of facts. Oh shit, we're kicked off YouTube now. That's great. Was removed from the top of the British Airways plane in an alleged bid to protest the planet's climate emergency. I love how they've called it a climate emergency now for like 50 years. It was acid rain, then the ozone, and now reports are actually coming out that the ozone layer is like thicker than it's been in a long time. Or
Yeah.
I don't know the science behind it. I'm not going to pretend to be a fucking scientist. I just understand, and I tell anybody that's obsessed with science, like we had Dead Man, the atheist, on our show not too long ago.
And Beaver.
The
Beaver-
ozone layer.
The ozone layer, yeah. Is what I
I just
tell
know
people
the-
is science contradicts itself
all the
every
time.
couple years.
All I know
I
is
just
that
know
we
the-
have 12 years left. That's all I know.
12 years left.
But they said that 12 years ago.
I'm gonna do a lot of cocaine and bang a lot of hookers then.
You know what's funny is like even when Dead Man was on the show, he's like, oh yeah, well they just they had updated information. That's called moving the goalpost, right? So you just say something and then it's true for a while, and then they're like, well, that's not right. We're gonna move that over here a little bit, and then they say that whatever that's coming out of their mouth at the time is true, and it's not, right? So do we have 12 years or no?
No.
Little Dicky told me we have 12 years.
Oh my God,
We're fine. Kim Jong-un's probably gonna kill us all here soon.
that's fine with me.
Well,
But
he's riding his white horses.
Rodman's good though.
I thought you said nose only. I thought you were talking about my wife again.
He's actually got parts of his wife he's not allowed to touch.
Which is
nose
everyone's.
zones.
Yeah,
the nose
The
zones.
whole
daughter.
thing.
It's like the Mason Dixon
No
line.
zones, you can't layer.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
I love it. Yeah, you guys. Back to the Halloween talk. I apologize. You guys, you've heard about the McCamey Manor, right? This haunted house in Tennessee. They'll pay you $10,000 if you last through it. But apparently, like if you read and I've read it, bits and pieces that people have posted, how crazy and fucked up it is.
It's like a 20-page waiver, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I can get through this motherfucker.
No.
I'm just like, because honestly, if somebody's gonna put their hands on me, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna hit them back. I feel like I can last this.
What says
fucking
you
thing.
could get broken arms and stuff? Like they could rip your cheek and shit.
I dare a motherfucker in there to try to hurt me.
Well, just saying, if they're shelling out money, they're probably gonna fucking torture you.
That's fine. I'll torture him back.
And I think it's like 8 hours long.
It's like, have you seen 3 from Hell? Like when Baby gets thrown in that cell with the 2 people that are supposed to kill her, and the bitch comes back and she's killed both of them. I feel like that would probably be
That'd
the
be
scenario.
you?
I'd just be ready. I know Krav Maga, man. Let's go.
Is that the Jewish karate?
No, Krav Maga is like the disarming people, knife fighting and shit.
It's from Israel.
Yeah, I took it.
And that's where Jews are from.
I was about to say something really racist.
Here's what's hilarious.
Is that the art of saving money?
Jesus was a Jew.
No.
It's judo.
Judo.
This guy gave
Judo
me
chop.
when I worked at the Army Surplus Store. This guy I worked with was a black belt in Krav Maga and gave lessons in his garage. I used to go to his house and learn how to disarm people if somebody pointed a gun at my face. Essentially, I would go work at an Army Surplus Store and learn how to disarm guns afterwards. I felt like a real man for the first time in my life.
Is that what you did to Beaver's uncle?
Yeah.
Or cousin? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
Brother-in-law.
Yeah, it's actually my cousin. Yeah, I disarmed him. I said, "Not today, motherfucker."
You gonna use those skills with Lytle this weekend?
Yeah, for sure.
I can go ahead and get him on the show.
On again.
Yeah.
Gonna get him on the show when you're out there doing security.
Oh, yeah, we've already talked about it. He's coming on the show for sure. We're just trying to get scouted. We've got another special guest going on here in a few weeks, who is a recording artist, and we're going to talk about we are going to do a Christmas song this year for sure.
A song. We're not doing an album. We're doing a song.
We're going to do a song,
And I need to get photos from you.
boy.
Actually, I'm going to get a green screen and I'm going to get photos of you, and then I'll work on the album cover. It's going to be great.
If we want this thing to sell, I don't know.
Bloody Christmas.
Yeah. I was just sitting there today. I was just thinking of some bars in my head. I'm like, because we're definitely going to turn this
That's
into
me.
a rap.
Hey, welcome to the life.
Yeah.
That's me. I do that all the time.
I was just like, because I was like, how
I
am
just
I?
rhyme things.
And
how
we
am
have to come up with a premise, though. I mean, it's going to
I
be
was like,
Christmas.
how am I going to talk about Christmas, make it offensive, and make fun of Dunkman's rap, all in the same.
So he's
bar.
going to be rapping, though, correct?
I'm too. I'm totally taking this as a rap.
are
You guys
I'm,
can fucking
dude,
sing.
I'm singing too.
Yeah, Beaver can
You're
do
going
the
to
hook.
sing?
I'm like the Drake of fucking that
Oh,
group.
my God.
Oh,
Now Matt
God.
automatically
I don't
want to
do a song anymore, guys. I don't want to do it. But the reason I bring up the McCamey Manor,
I'm gonna
is-
put the Chris back in Christmas.
Wait,
That's what it was. That's
Jesus
what it
Christ.
Can
is.
I point out we went from Halloween to Christmas and completely skipped Thanksgiving?
Yeah, completely.
Welcome to
I know.
America.
People
Yeah,
are
yeah.
which
Yep.
I've never skipped a Thanksgiving, by the way, because
Don't
That-
do it.
Thanksgiving actually might be my favorite holiday. Because
Mine's Groundhog's Day.
seriously, not only do I eat a bunch of shit, I save plates and plates for later. I love Thanksgiving so much, but I hate that 81,000 people have signed a petition to close this place down. And why it pisses me off is because if you don't like something, don't participate into it.
Okay, can I pose a question to everyone?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, you go into the haunted house. What's the one thing that would make you not last the time?
Haunted house.
Yeah, this like
One thing that I saw that kind of bugged me was
I come home to a haunted house every day, and
his wife bitching at him,
and I do it.
You go in, she's there.
Yeah.
You're like, "All right, keep the
This
money."
is so scary.
I just show up every week and pay bills. And
I think the thing that out of all the shit that I've read on this place that freaked me out the
It could
much,
be something else.
pulling your teeth out with no Novocaine. That's one of the things that was listed on there. You
get
could
the
have
fuck out.
it says if you get picked to visit the dentist, you could have a tooth pulled out with no Novocaine.
Whoa.
And I hate the dentist. I'm scared to death of them.
Yeah.
I'm a 30-year-old man that is afraid of the dentist. I'm not afraid to say it. That is my confession tonight. I told you guys I watched tranny porn on accident not too long ago.
I was just thinking that. Who sung that? Was that
that's Ursher, baby.
Ursher, yeah.
baby.
Ursher. Yep. I was just
Who's on my
thinking that. I'm glad you started
confession?
singing that.
Beaver, what's your haunted house thing you would leave if you went in there and saw it?
If I saw Dunkman,
Have you seen any? Have you seen any sort of female body part? He'd be like, I'm
And
out.
if I saw Aaron Hernandez follow me in there, yeah, that would scare me a little bit.
Well, yeah, because he's a ghost. Wait, he did kill himself, right?
You know who didn't kill themselves?
Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein. Actually,
Speaking of,
actually, did you guys know everyone's got it wrong? His name is Epstein.
is it Epstein?
No, I made that
No,
up.
he's been staining
Like the-
fucking little kids'
No,
fucking
you know
underpants.
the Berenstain Bears?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Great books.
Yeah, that's still Chris's reading level, by the way.
Great books, man. Great books.
So, New York coroner came out this week and rejects claim that Jeffrey Epstein's death was a homicide or suicide. I don't know. Apparently,
Suicide.
yeah, a suicide. So, coroner came out today, was hired by the family apparently, and said that it looks as though there was a struggle and that he was murdered. I love it. I love it.
That's too easy. I mean, I buy into the conspiracy theory a little bit, but if he was killed, the last thing they're going to do is let a coroner say he was killed.
But it was an outside.
Yeah, it was an
coroner.
outside, like hired by the
if they
family
could-
or
if
something.
they can kill Epstein, they can kill the coroner.
Okay, so what I'm getting from this vibe that we've got going on here is that we think Katy Perry's
Wait,
John
is this
Benet
what
Ramsey,
socialism
and that's
is?
okay. But Epstein killed himself.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
I honestly
wanted to clear everything up.
Epstein's the one that the Clintons were at, like his underage sex island or whatever.
Well,
it's
it
at.
was he was like one of the Clintons' best friends.
They
he
found a picture
essentially
of
had an
Clinton
island
with the dress on and shit at the house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had an island where he was selling fucking children out for
he
sex.
he was murdered.
And murdered for sure because he was going to out
Hopefully,
a
I hope
bunch
he
of
was.
famous people. He was going to out a bunch of famous people
I hope
being
he
involved.
died like a dog. They died like dogs. Donald Trump this week.
Oh, I thought that was
Oh,
from,
Jesus
Home
Christ.
Alone.
Yeah.
What's
Chris
the?
got
What was the?
political.
By the way,
his
I had
name?
to rip his part of. He killed Al Baghdadi is his name.
Yeah, Al Baghdadi. That's a rap name, by the way.
I know. I heard that. I was like, man, this guy would be a fire ass.
Duncan Al Baghdadi.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be like, it would be like Middle Eastern rap. You'd hear like snake chummers in the background.
Like
He'd be
Al-
rapping over snake
Al
chummers.
Baghdadi. It's like sounds like something like a
The manager at an
like
Outback
some sort
Steakhouse.
of like weird porn.
It reminds me like-
I'll bag your daddy.
You know what I love about this though is and you'll agree with me. Nobody else here is political. Is everybody made a big deal about this? It's the
I'm not cultured.
Yeah, you're not cultured at all. Everybody made a huge deal about this, and it's like we've killed 3 major quote unquote terrorists or horrible people since we've been involved in this war. You're talking about
Well, it's
Saddam
been,
Hussein.
what, how many
Talking
years?
about Osama bin Laden. It's been almost 20 years. Now.
Yeah.
Almost 20 years now. All they're gonna do is replace this guy.
Wait,
It's
who's
gonna,
the third?
the third is Al Baghdadi.
Ra-
These
I
are
thought
the
you guys
rapper.
were saying Outback Daddy.
Al Baghdadi. That's actually Beaver.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gets fucked in the
How do you think he gets cash to pay for Rob stuff?
Yeah.
Too
Well-
much? Too much? Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and jump to it. Who's your Chris, we'll start with you. Who's your shit piss fuck cuck cocksucker motherfucker tits fart dirty twat of the week?
Well, first off, before we get into this, I'm gonna cuck you real quick.
Damn.
We gotta talk about the Python.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the Python.
Yeah.
I was gonna play a mashup of Trump and Obama, but I won't. I'll go ahead and skip that. It was like a mashup of when Obama announced
How
that.
they talked.
Well,
Hold on,
he
it's
announced.
on Kimmel. Yeah,
Yeah, it was really, really,
Hold on, I'll
really
play it.
funny this week.
Kimmel.
But I'm going to keep going with the Python thing. So, an Indiana woman was found dead with an 8-foot python curled around her neck. They're pretty much saying that's how this 36-year-old lady died. There's like more than 100 snakes in the Indiana home where they found her dead. And I was wondering, am I the only one that is not thinking this is the easiest way to kill your wife?
Jesus.
Just take a like that you're breeding pythons. Wait for her to go to bed. Toss an 8-footer in there you haven't fed in a while. Dead wife, right?
So Megan Duncan.
Yeah.
If you guys see on the news that Megan Duncan comes up missing, we know exactly what
So I mean, like
happened.
as soon as I seen this story, I thought
Also, just a disclaimer:
This
Chris
husband
Duncan
killed
is
the
no
wife.
longer associated with this show.
All right, we found it.
We do not condone anything that he has said or done or may do.
Or anything. I do not condone any of Jimmy Kimmel's political opinions, but we're gonna go ahead and play this clip. Are you ready?
You and my mom do have something in common.
By the way, when Obama went on TV to announce that they'd killed bin
This is
Laden, he
amazing.
spoke for 9.5 minutes. Trump yesterday did 48 minutes on this. And for further comparison, we thought it might be fun to match up Trump's speech about al-Baghdadi with Obama's about bin Laden, and we were right. It was.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead.
The United States launched a targeted operation against that compound.
They did a lot of shooting. Even not going through the front door. You know, you think you go through the door.
I love.
If you're a normal person, you say knock, knock.
They killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.
He died like a dog. A beautiful dog.
A beautiful
dog.
Beautiful dog.
The
We
German
give thanks
Shepherd.
for the men who carried out this operation.
And I don't get any credit for this, but that's okay.
May God bless you. And may God bless the United States of America.
And I'm writing a book.
Oh, you know what? Hate the man all you want, but I love these a talking soundbite. It's the greatest fucking thing to me.
died like a dog.
A beautiful dog. What an idiot.
Amazing,
man.
amazing. Mike, who's your shitbag? Or no, what? God damn it! Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, dirty twat of the week.
Probably Trump.
Donald Trump,
Yeah.
just with that saying.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
He's great.
It's a good, good pick.
Thanks.
Say Trump.
Yep.
That's some fighting words.
No, I don't like it.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
You work at the same place I do? They love that guy over there.
No, I think a lot of it. I think that's Indiana.
Oh, yeah. Yep. You're right.
I'm gonna go with the people who signed the petition to get the haunted house in Tennessee closed down. You are my shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, dirty twat of the week. Because why are you trying to ruin my fun? If I want to go in there and get fucking tortured, and some guy that looks like Beaver with some other dude's face fucking glued to his face trying to fuck me in the ass because I want to win $10,000, don't try to ruin my fun. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're my shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, dirty twat of the week. Beaver, who's yours?
You kind of said you were going this way, and I wanted to say Antonio Cromartie when.
Yeah, he's definitely up there for me, for sure.
Yeah, that's who I was wanting to go with, was Cromartie.
Fuck you, Cromartie, for
Yes.
being.
Can I change
fuck him.
mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to change mine to the people who censor titties at baseball games.
I agree.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yep.
Big good pick for
It's good
shit,
pick.
piss, fuck, cunt,
Bud
cocksucker,
Selig
motherfucker,
in
tits,
it,
fart,
right?
dirty twat of the week.
Mine's I'm gonna have like it's gonna. I was kind of leaning one way, but
Yeah, we heard that about you.
It's been determined. It's gonna be like a group, and
Is
I'm
it
just
your
gonna
wife?
go with the fucking NFL crew today at the.
Oh, officiating crew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and put a honorable mention for these old head fucking announcers. We've got to get rid of them. Pat was right on his show how he said like these old fucking announcers in NFL games. They're so out of touch. They're not fucking funny. They're not amusing. They're so goddamn senile too. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like Dan Fouts today.
But they're safe.
They're safe,
I mean, he's never going to say anything that like pisses anyone off.
like I would do. But that, yeah, my ship is fuck on cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, dirty twat of the week. Josh, who's your ship is fuck on cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, dirty twat of the week?
So I naturally hate anyone that puts me in my place. And I was at Walmart this week buying stamps.
And it said you were in my place.
Oh, good one. But no, a book of stamps was like $10 and some change. So I get up there and
What?
Why?
Fuck the USPS.
Interjection really quick. Why the fuck are you buying stamps, dude? It's 2019.
I'm self-employed.
I got you.
Um,
Stamps.com.
But I get up there and I go to buy
No
them,
free
There's
ads.
no free ads. buddy.
Sorry.
and my total is 10 and some change. And I said, "Oh, there's no tax on stamps." And this bitch goes, "Sir, Stamps are attacks. So her.
Nice.
Yeah. She's a cunt.
Nice.
She's a good shit piss fuck cunt cocksucker motherfucker chiss fart dirty twat of the week.
If she worked anywhere else, it wouldn't have hit me that bad.
I'm 36 years old and I have never bought stamps.
Good for you. And you should check out stamps.com,
You
even
should
though
never check out.
they're not.
Are you guys
an
sponsored
affiliate.
by them?
No, we're not. But that would be a good plug
You
if
have
they
a
were.
promo
We're not. By the way, stamps.com. You should probably throw us some cash for throwing our 16 listeners on our live feed here your
Use
way.
promo code highly inappropriate.
Yeah.
I got some mushroom stamps for you.
I bet you do.
What's that
How
little
much you
ass?
charge
you
for
too.
those?
What's that little ass dick? Yeah, back to Bukkake porn. We've came full circle,
Wait,
and now we're about to bust on your face.
I do have one more thing about Bukkake.
Okay. I love it in the show this way. This is great.
So my friend and I are pitching a show to Food
Okay,
Network.
never mind. Cut y'all.
Oh, quit.
You started a Bukkake story with me and my friend.
Well, we're pitching a show. It's Bukkake Boss. It's where a bunch of people all decorate one cupcake. Okay.
Nice.
I don't like it.
Now the last one has to eat it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
By the
last
way,
one that
I
gets
forget
all-
what that game's called.
That's a real thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
By the
you
way,
lose at it enough, you know. Okay.
by the way, what my life's consisted of this week is me getting stoned out of my mind and watching Kitchen Nightmare
You don't do
clips
that.
on fucking YouTube.
You don't do that.
And I'm a huge Gordon Ramsay fan, by the way. I'm like,
Are
this
you?
guy is me if I was a British cook, by the way.
Shit. Kitchen Nightmare is me making dinner.
Oh.
The-
What
the-
the fuck is this?
The chicken nuggets and fries are burnt.
Oh, the best part is that all of his clips on YouTube are uncensored. So he's just like, what the fuck is this? It's amazing.
Is it Gordon Ramsay?
Yes.
Hey, Gordon Ramsay, by the way, his Twitter account might be one of the best Twitter accounts on Twitter.
All right, I'll follow it tonight.
He like people will send him pictures of their food and like be like, "What do you think of this?"
And
And,
he-
and he just roasts them
Absolute shit.
for real. Like it's fun.
I would
hilarious.
eat this my fuck dog.
Can we send him a microwave meal?
No, I'm gonna
from our
send a free.
podcast?
I'm
We should.
actually, I'm started getting a few replies. If you checked out our Instagram page, I've been posting the pictures of all the chicks that have sent us pictures in our tank top. I'm starting to get response. So I'm thinking about sending Gordon Ramsay some free, highly inappropriate underwear and a tank top. And see if he'll model it for us.
I doubt it, but we can try.
Maybe we'll make a fillet there on YouTube and wear our tank top. That'd be fucking cute, wouldn't it? I say we do that. We should just start sending our merch to random people
Celebrity.
and see who will rep it. And the reason I say this is because our buddy, you know him, of course. Our buddy Greg Ayers gave Tech 9 one of his T-shirts.
Oh yeah.
And Tech was repping one of his T-shirts like at a concert. It was,
I know
it was
Greg.
badass and was on Instagram and everything.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
We saw him at the last Tech show. Wasn't he there?
yeah, we did. He's opened up for Tech, and of course he's a big Tech 9 fan. But so every week, Josh, if you listen to our show, what would you say is our biggest segment that we get most excited about at the end of the show?
Oh shit.
He only,
Whatever,
he only
Beaver.
watches it for Beaver.
Yeah, he's like when Beaver stops talking, it's a Florida man.
Hey, speaking of Tech, Lil Wayne's only rapper they listen to besides himself.
Yeah, we talked about that last week, Beaver.
Yeah, nobody
Still,
gives a fuck.
God damn it, Beaver.
Still.
Nobody cares.
Beaver
don't-
cucking me again.
This is me being uncultured, but I don't understand a Florida man as a reference to something.
Because it's like
Florida
every
just has idiots.
a bunch of idiots. It's
Okay,
like
okay.
this kind of, and apparently, there's some other shows that have a similar segment as well. But like, I was just thinking, I feel like every news article you read, when some meth head fucking bites
They were
somebody,
in
they
Florida.
should, they're always from Florida, always from Florida. So it's like, I think we should do. I was telling Chris when
America's
we relaunched the
Dick.
show. Yeah, it's America's Dick. And I say every week on the show, we should just pick something a Florida man does and read it off. And that's essentially what I do. Is during the show, I Google a Florida man, and whatever pops up. And that's what I'm gonna read.
Usually it's his dick. But
yeah, usually it's a picture of
Speaking
my
of
dick.
Meth heads,
No, I
I'm
mean,
wondering
your
what's
dick
going
pops
on
up.
the TV right now.
Yeah, we paused a movie.
Oh yeah.
Shit the
You know what's
bed.
funny is I turned the Wi-Fi off. That's actually the new Seth Rogen movie.
Allegedly.
Good Boys. Anyways, I paused the Wi-Fi so that your thing wouldn't buffer, and it took
appreciate
our
that,
logo
man.
away.
Appreciate that, man.
So
All right, so a Florida man accused of leaving child scared and alone in haunted house for hours. So, and if I, not being super prejudiced here, but if I look at this guy's picture, I'm gonna guess he went and did a drug deal, left his kid at the haunted house while daddy went and sold some drugs.
For hour,
Isn't that every stripper?
Yeah, exactly. Honey, I'll be right back. Mom walks in with fucking dollars hanging out of her G-string.
Mommy's got to pay for your dinner tonight.
Hey, shit, shit got it. Hey, we had Lindsay on the show last week. Hustle, straight hustler.
Yep.
hey, did any of you guys add her?
Oh,
on the
I'm
premium?
more or less
have
directing
Instagram,
my
so-
question to you, Chris.
No, I did not. I did not.
He's got pictures of her right now, fucking finger banging herself on his phone.
Did not.
All right, let's read the article here. A Florida man was arrested
Can't
after
afford
he
to go to the
allegedly
doctor, let alone that.
$10 a month, fucking OnlyFans. A Florida man was arrested after he allegedly left a child alone and scared in a haunted house on Halloween. This guy's probably the SpongeBob meme. All right, I'm gonna head out. Got scared. He's like, I'm heading the fuck out. Charles Jones, 35, was at a haunted house in Merritt Island on Thursday night with a little girl when he allegedly abandoned her inside. Someone inside the house found the girl, who investigators said was scared, and supervised her for an hour while others tried searching for her guardian. WOLFL reported the girl was Jones's 5-year-old daughter, according to WFTV. These goddamn fucking abbreviations are pissing me off. Citing Brevard County deputies. So, okay, look at this guy. Definitely ditched his 5-year-old daughter to go sell drugs. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, is that Roy Jones Jr.?
I know it looks like it, doesn't it? Seriously, Roy Jones on fucking crack. This is amazing. The man accused of leaving the child alone for more than 2 hours, Jones authorities alleged. So let me guys ask. Let me pose this question to you: is it ever appropriate to leave your kid alone? What would be your ultimate scenario? Mine would be if Eva Mendes called me and said, "Let's have sex." I'd be like, "Listen, Ella, here's food, here's water. The house is locked.
Don't touch the stove.
Here's the numbers you need to push on the phone if something happens. The house catches on fire. Dad's gotta go take care of some business." That would be my one excuse. Chris, you've got older kids, so I guess it doesn't really apply to you, but like just being a hypothetical parent here, when would it be okay to leave your kids alone?
I don't know, like when their diaper's dirty or something. Get away from me. I'm going to leave you alone.
Honey! Fucking Johnny shit his pants again. Christopher? I already asked you.
Oh,
Mike?
that's cute.
I'm high.
I would probably say it'd have to be some type of random celebrity wanting to have sex as well, because I think that leaving a child, you can go to jail for a very, very long time. So yeah, any female celebrity that wants to get a good dicking down, I'd probably do it.
Beaver, when are you leaving your kids?
I would say when they're 18.
Now, Beaver's leaving their kids. If anytime Celine Dion comes in concert, he's definitely locking his kids in the closet so he can watch Celine Dion.
Dude, Beaver's a truck driver. He's gonna leave his kids all the time. Like there's like
Every
a million fucking songs wrote about it. Dude.
When's Beaver leaving his kids? The minute he finds out this, some random bitch is pregnant. That's
I just picture Beaver leaving, backing out of his driveway, and his little kid trying to
There
get
you
him
go.
to blow his horn.
And Beaver's like,
He's like,
fingers up.
no, Mom, where's Daddy going?
Josh, you're married. Do you have kids?
I have one kid.
One kid. When's it appropriate to leave your kid? Probably to get just pussy from your wife, because that doesn't happen when you're married.
Really close. I live in an apartment complex, and sometimes the pizza delivery man struggles finding my building.
Yeah.
I have left my kid in the apartment.
To go get the pizza.
How old?
20 months.
Perfect.
Oh wow,
That's fine.
You can't roll around too much.
You can kind of just put them in a car seat, and they're not gonna go. They might whine a little bit, but you'd be fine. Go get your fucking pizza.
I
Bro.
feel like you've got experience doing this. You're like, pizza man's here.
Granted, I broke up with my baby mama the minute my child was born. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's here. I can fucking get rid of this baggage now.
The fapping is out.
I was just going to say
The fattening came out.
I
I
can
talked
leave
about
you.
that.
I can
Yeah,
leave
I
her.
can leave now because I did talk
Wait,
about that.
I wanted to mention that, though. You said the fappening was Kate Upton.
Oh yeah.
I thought the original for Lawrence.
See, it was a bunch of them.
Yeah, have
The
them all.
fattening was a bunch, like a whole big
whole
It was a
group.
group.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
bunch.
A whole lot of things.
Yeah, because you also had Hope Solo's Lose Butthole in there too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of it.
Collapse. But yeah.
Yes.
Oh, maybe
I think it was
I should have went as Hope Solo for Halloween.
Speaking of prolapse butthole, Chris Duncan's song pick this week. So thank you guys so much for listening to Highly Inappropriate. We appreciate Josh coming on the show. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes. You can also listen on SoundCloud for you Android users, as well as iHeartRadio. Make sure you like this video on YouTube. Subscribe to the page. We need to get 1,000 followers on YouTube, which is reasonable. We've got, we've had over 1,000 on Facebook, way over 1,000 before they shut us our ass down.
Yeah,
So,
if we get 1,000, we can go live on our phones.
yeah, go live on our phones.
On
So
the YouTube page.
you'll just get random, like Chris, wiping his bloody asshole will go live
Yeah, we just
from
lost
your
followers.
phone. We just lost followers there. We just lost 6
Imagine,
subscribers right
yeah,
there.
we go live. Hey guys, I'm in the bathroom right now.
Can you imagine?
We're highly appropriate. We're going live.
We get 1,000 subscribers. Finally, you go live with your bloody asshole, and we lose like 5. And you mid video, they fucking shut your ass down. That's what I'm picturing.
Or you get a lot of proctologist followers.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's /highly inappropriate. Add the S for Facebook because we've talked before. We're fucking shut down. Fuck you, Facebook. So thank you guys so much for listening to Highly Inappropriate. The song pick this week is from Mr. Christopher, and it is